everybody. I'm Lotier Beyblades.
I am UK BBXN.
And we're here with the Beyblade National Championship.
That's right, it's basically the Super Bowl of UK Beyblade. It is the FIFA something World Championship, maybe, of Beyblade. I don't really know football.
I don't know football either. We are the worst people for that.
What I do know is Beyblade, and this is Beyblade. We have some of the UK's best competitors who have turned up today at Shreddenham's in Bristol, and it has been wild.
What a venue we've got, though.
What a
the fact that
venue.
we're playing in an old Debenhams, shut down, turned into a skate park, and now is hosting one of the biggest tournaments held in the UK.
And there's something that I feel really gels about Beyblade and skateboards. I don't know if it's like the pop punk thing, or just the fact that it's like there's a crossover of the kind of people that enjoy it. There's something that, like, when you're blading next to people skating, it's so good. It's very atmospheric, and that is entirely what today has been.
I can say for myself that I always wanted to skate, and emphasis on wanted to. I couldn't skate. So I could Beyblade. I like the idea of it. My bones did not. So I think I can kind of take solace in the fact that I can feel like I'm part of this. I feel skate culture. I'm not. I can feel it.
And I tell you what, people have been letting it rip all day long. Stuff opened up at 9 o'clock, but I tell you what, people have been here even before 9 o'clock, and they have been making use of the day. There's been pods of people playing, trying to get qualified. There's people who've already qualified and have gone into the pods just for fun, and they've actually knocked people out of the pods who needed to. There've been people playing casual games, buying Beyblades. There've been people just going around and having a good time. It's been a very good day, and it's only going to get better.
I've been one of those people as well. I knew for a fact that I couldn't even enter this today. I was going to be here with you, and just for the fun of it, I still played in one of the pods today. I played all defense. It did not go well, but you know what? I got some wins, and that's the main thing.
I'll tell you what, you did better than me, because I didn't even enter.
You know what? We'll need to have a game later, though.
We will have to
have a game. Like, I think we need to have a commentator. You play very differently to me, so this will be good. This will be
badly.
Good.
That's phrased for badly.
Well, I mean, hey, I'm the one that's called Lotier Beyblades. Like, we'll go with a name.
You're also the one that was in national pods.
That's true. I
just came here to sell them.
But no, we are just getting set up right now. We have got so many players. I think it was like over 100 today, I believe. So many people. So we've got a wonderful setup here. I'm actually going to give a little bit. We can show everything here. So it's going to be looking really good today. We can get right into the action, everything that people are using. Try our best to figure out the combos that people are using, see if we can get some new ideas here. I want to see some different things. What kind of things do you think we're going to be seeing?
I think we're going to be seeing a lot of shark scale, a lot of one wizard, probably on defense types, but you know what? One wizard also does well on every type, so
one wizard is good on everything.
I would not be surprised if we see a lot of variation like shark scale on free ball or low orb.
That's doing well these days. Like free ball shark,
really good.
Very, very good. My girlfriend was running Wizard Rod on Vortex before we came here.
Vortex wins loads of time.
Yeah, it wins more than it should.
I was going to say, the amount of times that Vortex pops up in tournament data compared to the amount of times it pops up on one wizard, it's almost a circle. It's
fair.
Crazy.
But to be fair, I've even managed to make merge work with one wizard. I mean, it's just the perfect way.
And speaking of merge, obviously merge, not meta. I'm not expecting to see you at all, but I made it work on Hoverwyvern, and that's another blade that I think we're going to see a lot of.
Tons of Hoverwyvern.
Hoverwyvern, mainly on kick, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot of attack build.
Yep.
And I would like to see a defense build. I don't know if that's going to...
There is 960 Underneedle. I've tried it myself. It hits insanely hard.
But you got to know what you're doing.
You have to know what you're doing. The very first time I launched it, I won, technically. Because...
the best kind of win.
Yeah, we won with an asterisk. I got the finish, but something then hit me very hard, and I realised was their bit and my Hoverwyvern. So it's the blade that not only knocks out your opponent, but also knocks you out too. Great. But no, when you're saying Shark, I definitely think Shark is going to be the main blade here. I actually know for a fact that there's a who's considering running 2 Shark skills in his deck.
What?
Yeah, running...
That's not legal, right?
It's completely legal. As per the rules, you can run 3 blades, no repeating in your...
Okay.
So technically, you're allowed to do it as long as you run 1. Do that. So they have 1 as attack and 1 as a stamina.
Oh.
I think it's genius. I've never seen anyone use that tactic before.
Yeah, me neither.
It's so interesting to me. I'd really, really hope they do it. Because I think if I came across someone doing that, It would throw me off.
Yeah,
It would absolutely throw me off my game.
I'm going to trade out Shark Scale for another
For
Shark
another
Scale.
Shark Scale. Oh, cool.
Okay,
you
good.
beat my Shark Scale. Take on Shark Scale. It's the best tactic ever. It's like, if aim broke, don't fix it. But if you were playing here today, what would you be?
Oh, now that is a very good question. And I'll tell you what, I'd love to hear what you're running. Please do drop any combos. Doesn't have to be a whole deck, just a single recommendation. Love to hear it. Yeah. And we'll give it a little ranking. Not that we can see the comments right now, but I'm sure
we'll get there.
We'll get there. Now, if I was going to do stuff, I'm a big fan of Hover Wyvern's my favourite blade.
Yes.
960 Jolt is a combo. When Jolt first came out, the first thing I put it on was Hover Wyvern. I loved it.
So I took that exact combo to a tournament once. I love it.
Yeah,
it's so good.
It's so good. And not just that, it's not just a really fun combo to use, but it's meta. It's basically on about as much as Kick has on for Hover Wyvern, if you take into account the fact it's been out for way less time.
A lot less time.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit harder to use.
Yes.
I think that's the reason that people come a little bit more to play now. It was a little bit tricky for players. People, so it's really nice to see, and I have seen, so I'm very excited to see it a little bit more. Underrated blade, a bit in my part.
How about you? Have you got a blade that would be common with you?
I'd have to run all defense. It's my thing. It's what I love to do. Right now, I am obsessed with Golem Rock.
Yes.
Golem Rock 660 Underneedle.
Oh, 660 ratchet on Golem Rock. So good.
It's so fun.
I tell you what, I also love 670 as well.
670 is fantastic, and you know what? This is just a little aside. The 670 matches Hover Wyvern. Otherwise, the purple one that you yourself have, it looks amazing.
Incredible.
There is a little bit of a thing where like I'm kind of 50-50 when I build between something that's actually good, and if it just looks pretty, I kind of like going for color combinations as well.
Yes.
So I've ran some combos that have no business being there, but they look pretty.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna lose, I want to look good.
Yeah. That's exactly it. And I tell you what, you're saying about defense combos.
Yes.
What is your opinion on Dot?
Right. I like Dot. I do. I like.
But
For me, I've not had much luck with it. I've tried to use it several times. I used it in my very first tournament. It wasn't even mine. It's a very nice player let me use it. I almost immediately wrecked it. I felt very bad about it. I found that the one that I have, sometimes you get them, they have a bit of a bad mold line. That can affect the performance a little bit. So, I'm just going to move this
like
here
we
now.
might be starting in...
Yes, we've
As
got
you can
two
see,
players
there's
here.
some people warming up.
I'm just
They're
going
getting
to...
ready.
So I think this is Metastasia versus By 33.
Ooh.
We can just see here they're selecting their base for this round. Oh, that's Crystal Magic versus Crow 23. Thank you so much. So I think we've got an Aero Pegasus starting off here.
Oh, very nice.
Love to see that. Oh, first match of the tournament.
Oh,
the
yes.
finals.
Oh,
Oh,
and
so
that
it's
is
two Aero. Oh my god,
and a very
really
quick
extreme.
extreme that was. And was that Aero Pegasus that did it? I think it was.
Is it? Yep. And that's an immediate 3 points there. That's an incredible start there.
It's going to be a hard comeback. Oh, we got a gold wizard rod. Is that a golden rock on the other one?
I think it was. Let's get this launch.
Oh,
strong launch.
that is a very good
very
drop
clean,
stall.
very clean.
Oh, will it be enough though?
And a
There's,
burst.
oh, there's a burst.
Wow, okay. Well, really good way to kind of catch up there. We've got 2 points on the other side. This is looking really good right now.
This could be anyone's match.
Yeah, I mean, you hate it when you have a first round ending with an extreme. It's always a bad feeling.
Yeah.
So, we've got Mummy Curse, we've got defense.
And Cobalt Dragoon, looks like. Might be a bad matchup for Mummy Curse. We'll have to wait and
This
see.
could be tricky. Oh, interesting launch. I think it's been caught in the... It has been caught and just taken down there.
What a stall.
That was a really good stall there.
It looks like they're going to have a slogging match out in the
We
centre.
are. Mummy Curse is just taking that centre really, really nice. Well, it's actually hitting a couple little extremes there. But this one's going to come down to a stamina here.
Yeah.
I think Mummy Curse is looking really good right now. It's looking so good.
Really? Because I think
I think
right. Cobalt Dragoon is going to take this, to be honest. It's got the... it's got...
Oh, that was...
How would you call that?
Cover as well, by the way.
Oh, was it?
What was the call on that?
Who won that?
Oh, redo. We're
redo.
doing a redo. Fantastic.
That's how I would have called it. So it's good to know that
good
the
job,
judges...
yeah. So Hover versus Mummy. Oh!
Which one's Hover?
Hover's the blue one.
Where have they got a blue Hover from?
I think it's the purple one. I think it's just the lighting.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
It's your glasses.
Yeah.
And Mummy Curse takes that one.
Oh, so this still... Oh, wait, which one was Mummy Curse?
I think that was...
If they're doing another match, I'm assuming that was the left-hand side.
I have a feeling. Oh, well.
Oh, we got Mummy Curse versus... no, Aero Pegasus versus One Wizard. Let's go. Oh. We've got some X-Rail action there. A lot of bounces, a lot of hard hits. I don't know if this is going to be enough for Aero Pegasus to get this. I think that One Wizard's probably got this.
Yeah,
that last hit was everything it
had.
had.
Here.
Oh!
Amazing there, amazing.
There we go, 4-1.
That was a good first round.
That was a very good first game. Well done. First round. Challengers, well done.
Yep.
Do a little fist bump or like a celebration. I love that. That was great. That was
so good.
That was the most humble celebration I've ever seen off of a child. Usually, like, I mean.
Yeah, of course. No, that was really good. Both players playing very well there.
And that was something that we didn't speak about before was rare bays. How much do you think rare bays, obviously Aero Pegasus, that did very well.
For me, I think when it comes to a turn like this, I'm going to go out of my way to use the rarer bays. If I've got the metal coats, if I've got the alternate colours, if I've got the ones that are looking better, 100% that's what I'm going to be using today. I had a fresh night mail for this.
Yes.
It's the first time I've ever launched it. I brought it today.
Very nice.
So we need to be seeing some rare stuff.
It's one of those gorgeous blue-coated night nails as well.
It's so pretty, isn't it?
Amazing.
Yeah, we need to be seeing some rare stuff right now. So I think we're just getting set up for the second game here. That was honestly, that was what I wanted from that first one there. We had some good control, we had some big hits, we got extreme finishes. Yeah, I'm very excited to see what we're getting next.
Everything you want out of it.
And you know what? No shark.
No shark. No shark at all.
No shark skill.
I'll tell you what. We've spoken about bays we think are going to be here. What bay do you want to see?
Okay, this is just me. I want to see someone, no one will do this, I want to see someone running Rhino Horn.
Okay.
Rhino Horn was I doubt anyone will be running, but see if I see that today, I'm happy. I want that person, they win in my heart.
Fair.
What about you?
I think that I would go for Crimson Garuda. Crimson Garuda is basically shark scale, but with not enough weight to make it consistent. Now, I say consistent rather than viable. You can use Crimson Garuda against anything in the meta, and you can win. Especially on kick, love it on kick. The problem that Crimson Garuda has is it's just not consistent.
It's not consistent.
And that's the weight. If they weight buffed it, I genuinely think Crimson Garuda would start to become a problem for the meta.
But we are now going on to our next game. So we have got a stadium. Oh, just the same what side of the stadium we're going to get. Yep, it's looking like it's staying. So for those of you who are new to this game, whenever we get off at the start, we can roll a dice to decide what side we're going to be playing on.
We refer to that as the B side and the X side, and that sounds really complicated until you realise it's very handily printed on the stadium.
Yes.
So when you see the Beyblade logo, you just go the B side where the B is closest, or the X side where Beyblade X. There you go.
There we go.
So the X side is on the right and the B side is on the left.
Unfortunately, we've taped that stadium down, so rather than just us flipping it as usual, the players are going to have to move around.
Very good. Well, so they should.
Yep, and it looks like we've got shark scale here.
Ooh.
That
is a
quite
deck
good.
and a half. Both of them are
strong combos I can see here.
That's there's at least one wizard.
Let's have a. see if we can get these flipped and we can get a proper look at these. And what we'll do is we'll speak a little bit quietly there, so we're not helping out the opponents.
Please. And I see one of the competitors is using a Beyblade. They're very popular in these kind of tournaments.
Yes, they are.
They are. In fact, both competitors are using Beyblades.
That's what I would hope we would see. So both players, I can see what they're doing.
Don't give away.
Both players are turning their backs to decide what they want, because one of the best tactics here is you can have 5 with you, but then you're only playing 3. The player doesn't know what you're going to use. They don't know the order that you're going to use them in. So you're going to see a lot of players turning their backs to try and get an idea of what their opponent will be using and try and keep a bit of mystery for themselves.
And this is very much where the mental game comes into play, because you can build a Bay that's fantastic at taking out stamina types, but just loses to attack types.
So we're starting with a Cobalt Dragoon, I can see. Good launches. Oh. I was just checking if that was, that was a missed launch there. Just an early launch there. Easily done. I've done it so many times today alone.
Very easy to do.
And immediately into an over finish from the Cobalt Dragoon. You don't see that much from Cobalt.
Yeah, that was very good.
Incredible.
So that'll be another 2 points. Well, I say another.
Another.
The first 2 points, even.
I think this is Wizard Rod versus Aero Pegasus.
Ooh. Oh.
So far, Aero Pegasus getting a big showing today.
Yeah, I definitely think the fact that the red mold came out.
Yes, it's made it so much easier to get for people. And honestly, I love that. It's such a strong blade. I don't like the idea of gatekeeping things in this community. I want players to get the best stuff.
Yes.
I want to see it more, but this Wizard Rod doing so well against it. It's looking like it's going to be a
Aero
good
Pegasus
spin finish.
just bouncing off of that.
Yeah. See, that's the thing with Wizard Rod, especially the Wizard Rod on Hexa. It's just so good at getting itself into the centre. And if you knock it out of the stadium, if you knock it out of the centre, it punishes you.
Yeah.
It comes back with so much speed and it just knocks you right away.
That's, I honestly think why. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Shark scale.
Shark. This is going to be a little bit tricky for us to know.
And that was a relaunch.
And a relaunch, okay. We'll need to keep an eye on whose is whose. I hope Shark Scale wins.
Oh, good. Hedging your bets.
And an over
and there was
finish.
contact before then, so
there was contact.
That will count.
So we're looking at 3-2 right now.
This could be anyone's game.
Yeah. We've had both players use all 3 of their blades, so we're going to get a reshuffle right now. So they're not getting to change the blades, but they are getting to change the order that they play them in.
And that's so important, because if you're coming up against something that's really good, but your opponent has a hard counter for, that you're never going to be able to win over that. So being able to reorder your deck means you do have a 2 in 3 chance of not coming up against that Bay again.
So, we've got another mirror match though. We've got Shark versus Shark once again. That's a really good drop.
Oh, and there's some extreme X-rail. Oh, one of them's ended up in the pocket. Which one is it? It's going to be matched, but who won?
There we go. Player on the right has won this one with an over finish there. Absolutely incredible.
What a comeback as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That was really good there. Both players looking really good. We love to see good sportsmanship between them as well.
Yes, very good.
Yeah, both players looking happy. There we go. Great game there.
It's fantastic
Shark
stuff.
We're going to see Shark from the start. That's what we want. We're going to see so much Shark today. It's going to be tricky because I'm trying my best to pay attention on where they're going on the launch so we can know who's winning this. But man, it is tough at times.
And so what were you speaking before about the Shark Scale free ball builds or the stamina builds?
It's showing up more.
They're going to be popular because if someone's winning Shark, running Shark, and you're running Shark as well, putting it on a stamina or defense type is just going to give you that little bit of edge that you might need.
It's going to let you just kind of outlast them at the end. If they maybe aren't as comfortable with Shark Scale on attack, maybe they're just running it because it is very good. Hey, that happens. It's a solid tactic. If they are messing up their launch, it's almost a guaranteed spin finish. You're always going to outlast them. Low rush is great for stamina. It's not going to beat free ball. But I wanted to ask you, we often see people doing their switch up. If you're in a tournament, do you often switch your order or do you stick?
Oh, I do. I do switch up my order. I try and get in my opponent's head a little bit because, I mean, I mean, I feel like my opponent's in my head the whole time, and they're probably just sitting there trying to launch their bays and like not mess up. But in my head, they're playing like 3D, 4D chess, trying to like get. So I'm always like, oh, what if I swap out this one for this one? I'm always changing up stuff, and not only that, whenever it's allowed, obviously between matches and stuff.
Yep.
Like between rounds in the game, you can't swap up your pots.
Nope.
But between matches, if a ratchet's not performing how I want,
Yes.
I'm changing that up. I'm changing out bits. I'm changing the whole time. I swapped from Hoverwyvern on Jolt.
Oh no, we're good.
And I went from Hoverwyvern on Jolt, which had done really well in the tournament for me. I'd had a few like self KOs. I swapped out for Dot in the finals.
Of course you did.
And I was feeling confident because that was my safety bit.
I love
4-0. I lost 4-0. Get in, Hoverwyvern, my favourite blade, even still. We've got our next competitors preparing for the gauntlet. Who will win? Only one of them, maybe. Definitely.
I'd assume so. I'd hope so. Well, to be fair, draws can happen. It's very hard, but it can happen.
You'd need a lot of draws for that.
You need a lot of draws.
And I don't know if you can hear this in the background because there's a lot of stuff going on. We've got a lot of bladers here down at Shreddenham's in Bristol. It has been a fantastic Nationals.
Yes, there's so many tables people play at. I love seeing it. Did you see the giant anime stadium outside?
So good.
Incredible.
If anyone's thinking about getting one of those things,
please do.
Yeah, I'd advise getting it. Also, maybe get a cover for it as well.
Wow, yeah, there have been Beyblades flying around this stadium, around this venue all day because of that stadium.
And it's all hard concrete floors as well,
yep.
which not particularly good for like thin plastic spinning round at high RPMs, but
not ideal.
But that's the sport we love.
That's why we love it. That's why we love it. So we can see both players here. They're using those massive cases. I love that because they're hiding what they're using very well right now.
Yes.
You can see this super well.
Just look at that. That's a big case. You don't need that big a case, but what that does help is you can put all your extra bays in, your side bays.
Yeah.
You can put extra ratchets in, keep people on their toes because. One of the things about tournaments like this is if you meet someone, they're not it's not unlimited competitors. You could come against someone that you've met before and then they know your deck, and if they change it up, they've got an advantage.
It's what you want. It's absolutely what you want. So it looks like we've got Hoverwyvern to start on the left here. Let's see what we got. And that's going against Blast. First blast of the day, actually. I always like that. Oh,
Hoverwyvern has escaped the pocket.
Hoverwyvern
and it looks like it might have that. It looks like it might have that because of that.
Incredible.
Oh no! Blast has it! Blast has come back!
Oh, that is good. That is good. The thing is, Hoverwyvern is so difficult to keep in the pocket.
You do not need a 160 or 150
no,
ratchet.
you just need hover.
You just need hover.
And in the second match here, I'm so excited to see what we've got. This will be a left blade here.
Oh.
Is that? No, it's two wizards.
I was going to say, it looks like wizard match-off.
Yeah, it looked like they were using the left-handed dark blue launcher. That's what threw me.
It looks like we might have a stamina versus defense type, which my money's on the green. How about you?
I think the green is holding center position really well right now. Oh, actually, I take that back.
The yellow's the one. I think yellow's on defense, and I think green might be on stamina because green's got a bit more mobility.
That's very true. That's very true. This is looking so good. I mean, listen, we're going to get the little hits right now. There's going to be bouncing. We get a wee bit of movement, I think.
Oh no. Yeah. Repeated X dashes may well have negated any amount of
stamina.
I was going to say, any stamina that the green might have had, gone with those.
X dashes are so good in this game, and that's my favourite thing about this entire generation. But they wipe your stamina. The green,
the green just about taken that.
That was incredible.
So close.
That was good. That was really.
Oh, we got a shot scale
versus arrow.
Oh.
And this is more to what you said earlier. Now that the red arrow's out, it's becoming so much more accessible for people. I went against the kid at a tournament. I'll say this later.
Oh!
Wow!
No
okay.
Way. No way! Oh, that was an incredible stall launch.
That is some way to even the matchup.
You have to be so sure when you're going into that top right-hand corner to stall.
Yeah.
You have to know that or you're gambling.
Yeah.
But the results of it can be
denied. And
absolutely devastating.
Some players do that. Some players will do that. They'll have a blade at the end that is kind of like a wild card.
Yes.
That's either going to crash and burn or get them those points, and it worked out very well there.
Yes. It's 2 apiece now.
Yep.
This could be anyone's game.
Wow, okay.
Oh, straight out.
The Aeropex did it once again. We're looking at the judge here just to see if this is
official.
Just a decision there. Yep.
And there we have it.
Incredible.
And you love to see that sportsmanship.
You do, you do.
It's one of the things I will say, the Beyblade community is so good about stuff like that.
It's one of the fairest communities that I've ever been in. I love seeing it. There's not much ego to the players.
Yeah.
I think that players who feel that they lost, they're more than happy to say. Even if the judge says, like, we have situations, I've had situations myself where a judge has said, you've won that one. I've been, actually, I'd rather relaunch. I feel better.
Yeah, and I think part of that comes down to the fact that Beyblade's just so fun to watch. That,
yes.
You know, if it's why, like, one of the tournaments that I go to, they have a thing in the rules that says stamina types will be booed. Not banned, just booed.
Just booed.
Yeah. So if you want to run it, fine. You blade how you want. But
the thing is, though, like, we sit here, we chat about the tactics, we chat about the mind games. I mean, God, I literally use science to make combos. But at the end of the day, these are very angry spinning tops.
Yes.
There's only so much that we can take this game seriously.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's meant to be fun. It's meant to be a laugh. You can sit and build the greatest combo that you've ever had, trained with it constantly, and you will lose to a 9-year-old. Yeah. It's going to happen to me today.
A 9-year-old running just whatever they want. No, they don't adhere to any of what's meta or even logical. They just go, click, 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 boom, you're done. You got eliminated by Drandaka on a free ball 380 or whatever.
So genuinely, the last tournament I played at before this, I went up against a child who was running Arrow Wizards, Hell's Scythe, and Aero Pegasus. Blue.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just like, okay, all the budget went into one here.
Yeah.
This is incredible. Looks like we're set up for the next game. Oh, this is actually one of the players who was in my pod earlier.
Whoa.
So this will be a local player from Bristol on the right here. They were absolutely fantastic in my pod. Their launch tech is so strong. So we're going to see some very hard launches from them. I'm very, very excited for this one personally.
And I don't want to sound prejudiced or anything, but if you come across a blader with dyed hair, they have a 10% chance of being better than you.
Do you know, it's pretty accurate. Like, the more you look like you're from the Beyblade anime, the more likely they are going to destroy you.
Except in my case.
Well, yeah. You've got branding. You've got the branding down.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got another table flip here. So that's the thing, some players, they do this. They have preferred sides. Like, me, myself, I do prefer the B-sides.
Yes, I think that a lot of players do prefer the B-side because when you're launching from the X side, you're facing the pocket.
Yes.
And I have self-pocketed so much more from the X side than I have B-side. Not that I haven't a bunch from the B-side as well.
Of course, we have to do it.
But you self-pocket in a different way from the X side than you do from the B.
When I got my first handle grip, I launched out of the pocket constantly. It was like the power of it, the movement of it, I just threw right into the pocket every single time.
Yeah, and
you hate to see it.
Yeah, it's very easy to do, and also if someone has a specific type of like if your opponent launches in a certain type of way, and you launch in a other type of way, you can just keep having the same interactions.
Yes.
I got pocketed in the exact same pocket 5 times in a row, and I kept trying to change it as well. They kept changing their launch as well. So we were matching each other every time, and every result was I just ended up in the pocket. I was like,
see, that's where we're different. I'm too stubborn. I'm just going to go, you know what, it'll work for me eventually.
So it looks like we're getting ready for the next match. We're just settling out some other stuff.
One thing that a lot of people do is when they're at a certain side of the stadium, they like to kind of play with the angles a little bit. Obviously, we will have situations where, as you can see here, where the players get a little bit off to the side, just so they can get an angle that they prefer for this launch. It is allowed, we do like it.
Yep, the official...
The judges get out of the way for it, I love it.
The official rules basically say anything on your 50% side of the stadium you can launch from.
And we're starting with Shark v Shark.
Oh. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, this is what we want.
Are they both attack types, did you see?
I think they were both attack.
This is bound to be a very short but very fun match.
Yes, and String v Winder. Okay, I like this too.
Oh yeah, it's a
Yeah,
relaunch.
yeah.
I thought it might have been. I didn't want to say anything.
I thought it was a little bit early.
Yeah.
Okay. And how good is that launcher set up on the all purple?
That is very good.
Oh, okay.
And we have a stadium ejection. Now,
so if memory serves, that is a 1 point and a relaunch.
oh, okay, cool.
I believe that is the case.
Because ejecting out of the stadium is a controversial thing, because some people will do it as 3, 2, or 1, or none.
That may have just been a plain relaunch, because I'm not seeing any points on the board right now.
Yeah, I think so. I think. Oh, and that's an extreme. We go from 0 to 3.
That's a very strong start.
Yeah.
And is this another mirror match?
Another one
It's
with
another mirror match.
It's going to be a lot less interesting because it's two Hexers going at it against each other, but you know what? We love the game no matter what happens.
And I actually think these are two identical wizards, so we're going to have to keep an eye on this one quite hard. Oh no, luckily we have a yellow.
Oh, good.
I thought that was a green. That's going to make our life a lot easier.
Yes.
Another few early launches there.
Oh, it looks like it's a clean
Much
launch. There's
better, much better
contact.
there.
Oh, they're circling each other in the centre. There's some mad X-rails. Oh, and a pocket
And
escape.
saved. See, honestly, there are times where we take that because going out of the pocket, just losing via 1, but we'll take that over like a full 2 point loss.
Yeah. Every time.
Oh, but
Unless it happens 4 times in a row.
yeah, we don't like that then.
Then I'd rather just get my loss
I'd rather just give up.
over and done with quicker. And there we go. So that
strong.
is 3-1.
3-1. And I've actually just realised, I think I was incorrect there. I actually think that was Nightmail.
Yeah, it looks like Nightmare.
It was Nightmail, not Wizard Rod, which immediately makes me happier.
Yeah, me too. I don't like using Nightmail.
I love using Nightmail.
I've never been able to make it work, but I've seen people make it work enough that I know that I'm wrong on that. Because
So,
it is good. It is good. It's really good. It's just I fucking suck at it. Apologies if you heard any bad language.
Oh, and a
That's
burst.
a burst. There we go. 5-1. Wait, what?
Actually, I'm not sure yet. Yeah, there we go. So it would have been the 1 point earlier. It just would have been confirmed.
Oh, right.
So our player on the right won that one.
Okay. So there we have it. That first extreme. And that's why you should never give up as well, because
This is so true.
the amount of times where I've been in a tournament situation
Yep.
and I've been the first launch, I go straight in the extreme
Yes.
zone and I think, well, I might as well just give up now. And then I go, well, but there's no point in me doing that.
Yes.
Like, I have to launch the last one anyway.
Yes.
And you always have to give it because you never know. Like, if your luck was that bad on the first launch, who's to say that your opponent's luck won't be that bad on the
It's
next
true, it's
launch
true.
or the next 2 launches, and then you're done. You've won.
We were saying this earlier, that this is a game of thirds. There is 1/3 your build, 1/3 your launch, 1/3 luck.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's all luck.
Yeah.
You're playing. I had a game that I played a little while ago. It was one of my favourite games ever. I was using Tyranno Beat 770 Hexa.
Oh.
And I was like in shark scale. I'm like, well, I've lost this immediately. Hard launch it, managed to win by like the skin of my teeth. I got over finished. They went into the pocket. I spat out. Perfect.
Tyranno beat on Hexa, so good.
It's insanely good, isn't it? It's one of those things where it's like I feel that Tyranno Beat can pocket you at almost any point in a match.
Yes.
That is another blade that I would really love to see here. Because so far, the most out there pack we've seen was Nightmail.
Yeah.
That's the most out there pack that we've seen today. But something like Tyranno Beat, in my opinion, is incredibly underrated. It's slightly oval in shape, hits super hard, and it's got that rounded contact point just to put people right in a pocket.
And it's also great on higher builds as well.
Yes.
One of the things, like, a lot of people kind of shy away from anything like 70 height or above. And I will say that, like, not every blade can handle it. Not every blade is good. Tyranno Beat is not one of those blades.
No. Tyranno wants to be tall.
It wants to be tall.
It needs to be tall.
Yeah. And not just like tall, but like you can run it on anything.
You really can. It's one of those things. I love it on 170.
Oh.
Because you get that lean down, got that extra weight there, and it's basically you're swinging a baseball bat.
Yes,
It's
yes.
fantastic. Although when you're saying height, I will say the first ever tournament winning combo that I ran when I was just starting out, I want to specify, was Unicorn Sting on 380 spike. And it swept a local tournament.
That sounds so wrong, but
It is wrong.
everything I'd heard about the Spike bit makes it sound like I feel like Spike can be good, but other bays, if you're good enough, you can exceed Spike. But Spike is still so good on its own.
Yeah. So Spike has incredible stamina. It has incredible stamina. It has no friction with the stadium.
Yeah.
None whatsoever. So if you knock it over, it'll process around itself. It'll run out of stamina. It'll fall over.
Yeah.
If you know how to get well-timed hit, stall launches, your favourites, it's gone.
Yeah.
It can't hold on in the stadium, and I learned that very quickly because I swept in that tournament. I got destroyed in the next one. Like, that was just one of those incredibly lucky days. It was beginner's luck in a literal sense. But this is us getting set up for the next match. I love this case here.
Whoa.
That is a tackle box. That is fantastic.
It looks like if we're in a video game, you could take that and it would give you HP.
I think it would, actually.
Yeah.
That is genius.
A little non-Beyblade related question. If you're a video game character, what kind of food would you have to give you HP?
Pizza.
Pizza?
Pizza.
Nice.
I mean, we got pizza earlier in here, and I immediately took a box for myself. Yep, yeah, it's got to be pizza. What about you?
Respect. I'm going to have to go with like either noodles or cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers. That's so fair. That is so fair.
How about a cheeseburger wrapped in some noodles? No bun, just noodles.
That sounds incredibly wrong, but at the same time, I want that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, if I opened up a fancy market stall in London
I
and
would
sold
go.
them for £20...
I would 100% go. Yeah, I will be your first customer. Okay, both players
like,
are just seeing this here.
The competitors are getting ready, and
I'm going to say this as well. I can see. I don't know if I'm going to run it. I'm going to say this quietly just to be sure. Okay, I'm not going to say it, but I have just seen a combo that I'm very excited for right now because I just saw something getting used there, which we've not seen today, like part-wise. So I'm very, very intrigued to see how this will go. Just for anyone watching this, we are genuinely like 3 feet from the players.
Yep.
So we're trying very hard not to say the combos that we see because we don't want to give any unfair advantages.
But also, we want to provide some kind of good insight, so we can't just be like, oh, and they're using a bay.
Yeah, they're using blades. They look great.
Oh, and this person has decided to launch the bay? A very good tactic.
That is a gold hill
That is
scythe against 870.
Ooh. 870 is the latest ratchet.
Yep, I love this immediately. It's hover wyvern. 870 jolts.
I will say hover wyvern on anything jolt is good.
This is amazing. I love this immediately. Early launch, yeah. And that's going to be, this is really interesting. That's a stamina hill scythe.
Yes.
And I don't know if you know this, you probably do, but one of the first ever meta choices was stamina hill scythe.
And the reason why that people don't use it anymore is because one wizard came out.
Yes, this is very true.
Oh. And we're just waiting, but I tell you what, Golden Hell Scythe, still very, very viable.
Yes, I know it's a fantastic blade, and I love to see it. And also, it looks like they're running on either low orb or orb. I think it's going to be another relaunch here. Yeah. Now, because we've had a couple of relaunches here, it does mean that there's a small penalty, and the player on the right will get 1 point. You're allowed to have so many failed launches, but afterwards it does lead to penalties.
Hard to see there. I don't know if it got ejected by the bay or
It hit the shrouds.
Oh, right, I was going to say, I can't tell if you just launched it out of the stadium.
Some launches can be really tricky because the thing is, some of these launches, they involve a lot of balance, they involve a lot of weird angles.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the difference between launching it like 1 degree tilted forward or back makes all the difference. But it's really hard to tell what that difference is going to be because it's also dependent on what the opponent launches as well.
And unfortunately, this needs to be perfect because if he fails this launch one more time, he's out.
Yeah.
And we've got a clean launch.
There we go.
Good.
If he can get an extreme.
And he knocks out the hell scythe. That will be 1 point.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
No. He knocked out the hell scythe, so he gets the point for that one.
Meteor Dragoon versus
Cobalt Dragoon.
Oh, Battle of the Lespins.
And I think they're both on Elevate. This will be very, very interesting.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about spin stealing.
No, we do not.
Spin stealing, the most interesting thing to watch in Beyblade.
This is actually the second time I've seen left spins today, and both times.
Oh, and an
wow,
instant
that was
pocket.
so quick.
And I tell you what, I'm surprised because I would have thought that Cobalt Dragoon.
I thought Cobalt Dragoon
would
was getting pocket. Meteor hit so hard that I immediately assumed it was going to be Meteor taking the better of that one. But that is 2 for 2 that we've seen Cobalt Dragoon get an over finish.
Yeah, we have. Which again is rare.
It's rare, but
It's
we
very
like
rare.
it.
But apparently not as rare as we think.
So this is 1 point wins it.
It is either way the last match.
And I think
Is this Golden Hell Scythe versus one wizard?
No, I think this is Wizard versus Wizard.
Oh, it's a wizard versus wizard. They're different colours.
They are. So one is from the Karatomi set, which is slightly translucent.
Oh.
Yeah, the darker colour one.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it was from Stadium set.
Amazing. Oh, the stadium.
Watch me say this super confidently and I'm wrong.
Yeah. I think it's Tyranno Beat or Tyranno Raw.
Oh no, they're specifying which one's which. The problem is, in all of this discussion, we have forgotten which one is which.
But they got different colours, so
Yes,
we don't have to worry.
There we go. Player on the right has one.
That's wild.
And that was 160 ball, the one that took that.
Okay.
Something we don't see very
I was
often.
going to say, obviously, one wizard and the 160 or 160 in defense bits are very common. But,
Yes.
Putting stamina on a 160, that's a choice.
Yes.
It's something that I personally think is underrated.
Well, I was so used to seeing one wizard 960 ball. That was the meta for years. That was the go-to combo.
Yep.
And here's the thing, again, a lot of you guys are going to know this while I'm chatting about it, but it's all about accessibility. It's all
Yes.
about how easy these parts are to get. But when Hexa became available, and the 160 became easily available, especially that orange one with Golem, it looks good.
Yeah,
It was so
good.
easy. And you saw for a while, like, there was rumblings about it. People started to run it. People were questioning it. Oh, it can outlast 960 ball. But then Shark Scale came about. And it wasn't about how long you can spin, it's can you survive Shark Scale.
Because there was a time I remember when after the 160 Hexa build came out, people started. They went back to the 960 ball to try and outspin the 160 Hexas. But the 160 Hexas just performed so well that it's just...
People are more used to it now as well,
Yeah.
I think. Next game we've got here. Again, I'm actually loving seeing like the different methods that people are bringing their Beyblades. One of my favourite ones I've ever seen, and someone was doing it in the practice round earlier, egg cartons. Okay. Genuinely, I've seen people bring their games in an egg carton.
Very nice. I saw someone bring it in a Switch 2 case.
That's good. That's quite smart.
Yeah.
My first one, I used a GoPro case.
Very nice.
Yeah, it worked well. Worked very well. Oh, it would help if I...
My first case was just me keeping it in my pockets.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah.
It's a very affordable one because even if you can't afford a case, you probably have at least 3 pockets between all of your clothes.
Yes, I bring pockets.
Bring pockets. Even if it doesn't match your outfit, rip the pockets off your other clothes and sew
stitch
them.
Yeah. Make it your Beyblade clothes. That's another thing, as a total aside here, the Beyblade fashion today.
Oh, incredible.
Has been fantastic. I did not know that Bristol was such a fashionable place, which, by the way, as I'm learning, apparently that's a very commonly known thing.
Yeah.
I've never been before.
Apparently so.
Fashion here has been amazing.
And what I love so much about it is the fact that if you go to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, a Magic the Gathering tournament, anything like that, you might find 1 in 20 people dressed like they belong in an anime. At Beyblade, it's 1 in 5 people
Yes.
are dressed like they are the main character of a TV series.
Or sometimes you have people dressing as the main characters.
Yeah! There was someone here wearing a multi-skirt, which was very cool.
We'll love to see
very
it.
Very niche.
So this will be a shark scale. Let's see what we've got on the right. Oh, shark
2 shark scales. Oh, and that's a quick extreme. There we go.
Very strong start here. Very, very strong start.
It's going to be tough for the other competitors to
and
get
it's
back.
going to be Aero Pegasus
Not
versus
impossible.
Wizard Rods.
Oh. That's one of those old style Wizard
Yeah,
Rods that I've never
it
seen
is,
before.
it is. Nice launches there.
Aero Pegasus getting some nice X dashes. Is it going to be enough though?
See, that's
It's
the
going to
thing.
have to get.
Oh, that
Oh,
was a clean one.
it was close, but Aero Pegasus does not hit it right.
Nah, Wizard Rod taking that center position so strong as well.
That's good.
And that's the problem. Once Aero Pegasus misses those first couple, it's going to circle around. You can just see Wizard Rod will just chill in the center.
Yeah. It's one of the things that I only recently got Aero Pegasus. I was surprised about how little stamina it has.
Yes, and I'm still waiting for mine right now. And that's going to be a spin finish.
4-0.
Very clean victory, very, very clean. And that's the thing, like, I've seen a lot of people running Aero Pegasus on Rush. Rush is a great bit, but I've noticed, I don't know if you have this yourself, but I feel that low Rush seems to have a much higher stamina than regular Rush.
Yes.
So it's a bit of a risk, because Aero Pegasus is so good, and it's been ran on such a good combo, but it's got a little bit of a skill ceiling to it. It's a little bit harder to make it work. Although, have you heard about the combo that seems to be on the rise right now for Aero? 180 Rush.
180 Rush?
180 Rush.
Okay.
So there was that tournament recently where like there was a Honda Civic as the prize, and the person who won that was running Aero Pegasus on 180 Rush.
Well, I'll tell you what, that doesn't surprise me as much as I thought initially would, because Aero Pegasus is very much rounded and has these sloped edges, which are very good if you're running on a 60 height, 70 height. If you can, it's good enough to win a car.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, its shape. I've not had as much experience of using it. That's what I really, really dislike. It's so rounded that you can use it at those heights. Because if you're using it at a higher height, it's using the undercurves. If you're using it at a lower height, it's hitting the upper attacks. If you hit it on like 70 or 60 and you're against it, the smash attacks from it are insane. And the good thing about this is, as we're seeing a rise in stamina parts, those bits don't have those resistance bands. If you're taking a blunt attack from that, the shockwave goes right through it. The bit can't handle it, that's an easy burst. So we love to see it because it's just such a versatile blade. But because it's so versatile, that's why it's getting that extra skill ceiling.
And that's what's so important about the longevity of X and keeping it interesting, is the fact that, you know, I think that it should always be balanced, that attack or more aggressive bits are better because they're higher skill ceiling. If the best parts were all just things you could launch into the stadium and didn't have to worry about, then everyone would do that, and we'd end up with something like Metal, where the meta is
stamina.
And they are not fun to watch.
And also, I've just seen a little question in the chat here. I'm just going to show this real quick. Someone's asking what the prize is. So for one, we do have this fantastic first place trophy. We have a custom Beyblade X case. And I believe first prize also wins £1,000.
First prize wins not only £1,000, but their choice out of 4 different blades. You can have Bahamut Blitz, you can have Night Fortress, you can have Ragnarage, or you can have a Hasbro Shock Scale.
And how are they getting that?
With the £1,000 they're going to pay you.
I love it. I love it. No, this has been, honestly, this is the biggest prize tournament that I've seen in any Beyblade. I believe second place is still like £500. Absolutely insane. We'd love to see it. So there's really good prizing for this one. This is actually a sold out tournament as well. We sold every single pod. We had 4 pods going from 9, 10, 11, 12. We had so many players. I think it was something like, what was it, 8 different tables going at once? With double elimination. We had hundreds of players here today. And now we're just getting to see the best of the best.
And that's what's it's so incredible about this, is the fact that some people have even qualified before they even got here, right?
Yes.
And so we are seeing the cream of the crop of the UK blading scene, and that's what's so exciting, especially as we get into those later rounds as well, because you're going to have some really high-skilled people turning up against other very high-skilled people, and it's like putting 2 noobs against each other, except they're good.
There are people who I know from the local scene who play this game. They go to tournaments 3 times a week. They are playing 3 times a week. They are consistently talking. They are practicing daily. It's genuinely insane to see. It's actually fantastic to see because, again, this is a fun game. It's a lot of randomness, but if you can do anything to control that randomness, control what you're doing, it's amazing to see. I love it.
And it's great to see people kind of embody that whole like sports training montage, but for Beyblade.
I think the craziest thing that I saw was Jacob Pomegranate, a really, really good YouTuber I'm a big fan of. He actually mentioned that he was physically training for his tournaments. Like, he is going to the gym with a specific gym routine just for tournaments.
I do that at the okay. I don't go to the gym exclusively to train, but there's certain builds where I go, oh, that's like ripping a launch cord. And I'll sit there and I'll do that. I'm like, I don't care if I look like a weirdo.
If it works, it works.
Yeah,
People go to the gym to work on their golf swing, people can go to the gym to work on their launch.
Exactly.
I mean, me, myself, I do rock climbing. So, good for grip strength, good for launches.
Yeah.
And this is us setting up here. We have got a wizard rod, and I think I just missed what our right one was. We'll see this in just a second. I think
I might have sold him that launcher.
that's the third time we've seen the purple one. It's so nice, that purple string launcher, isn't it?
Yeah.
So nice.
So good. Oh! That was a very
huge hit there.
Unfortunately, that was an early start.
Yeah, I
early
think that was
launch
an
or late
early.
launch. And they picked up. Yep, all good.
Yeah. It's just getting a little practice there. Sometimes you need to get the timing in.
It's a left-handed launch. I've just realised. Another excellent stall launch. Another one doing a reverse X dash.
Oh, and that could have been disastrous.
Could have
there.
been
If there was
disastrous.
a bit more force behind that, that could have been a
But
huge hit
again,
there.
it's certain techniques are just very good for avoiding
Yeah.
the typical techniques.
People always say that drop launch is the best launch in the game. We've seen so many situations where it's just not.
If you get the drop launch wrong, you're in the pocket. You're
Yes.
extremed. I've done that more times than I can count. You've got to know when to use the drop launch.
No, you do, and I think it's a very good technique to learn. I've seen people practicing their launches. I myself, I don't really practice launches as much as I should, but it is nice to see that people are taking that seriously, practicing those movements and try to get those consistent. But you need to know when you're using it, just as you're saying.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, especially in these mirror matches, when you never know when they're going to happen.
Yes.
If you're coming up against someone with the exact same combo, you need every little tiny thing you can do to make yourself just spin that little, even if it's half a second longer.
Yep, that's all you need. You just need one rotation.
Oh!
Shark v Shark, so this is our second mirror match,
And it's another redo as well.
I think that might have been a bit of contact there. Yeah, I've noticed this. I've heard a few people say this today, and I did this myself. People who've been buying brand new shark scales just for this tournament so they can have it fresh and sharp.
Yep. Oh, and that is an instant pocket.
That was so quick.
It looks like it's going to be 2-1.
Yeah, this is going to be a judge.
Oh,
call to now.
Judge call. Because it did look very close on the contact. So
That was
obviously
a
you
bit
need
tricky.
contact as soon as you hit. You need to have contact down in the stadium.
It was awarded though.
It was awarded.
It
Nice.
was awarded. But you're so right there. I mean, that's such a fast game. It can be split seconds. Oh, that was...
Oh, and what a
Arrow
deflection!
gun.
Was that Silverwolf?
Let's-
Silverwolf just did a...
That was an incredible hit there. Aero Pegasus getting immediately over finished there. So we're doing a reset, and yeah, I think you're right. I think that was Silverwolf.
And again, Silverwolf, probably one of the best defense stamina crossover combos.
Yeah, it's nice to see that. It's the first time we've seen that today.
Change up in tactic.
Yep.
Oh!
So Shark versus Wizard here. Now we saw
Two
some-
of the best meta bays. And there's some big hits.
That's some huge hits
Shot
there.
scale's going to need to do it a bit more if it's going to... Oh!
And that's the thing, though.
Oh! And that's some loss on...
Oh, the burst! What a win. Absolutely incredible. We love that.
Fantastic
we love
stuff.
that.
Absolutely great. And yeah, again, another reminder of the fact that you can never give up.
Nope.
Like, you never know what's going to happen. Even if it looks like you are dead to rights in the ring, you're about to lose, miracles can happen.
Absolutely.
And we've seen it loads today.
And that's the thing, like, there are situations, because people saw Wizard Rod 160 Hexa as the unbeatable combo. And it's fair, it's so good, it's
Very
so
good.
strong. You get lucky, you get bursts, you get good things like that. Shark is one of the best blades to be using against it, because you'll know this yourself. The stamina on Shark, so insanely good. The outward weight distribution of the blade is so strong, and you can just use it. It works as a stamina type too. It's
Yeah.
so good.
And like you were saying before about people getting new sharp scales just for the sharpness, I can confirm this. So I got someone a sharp scale,
Yep.
and I put it up against my sharp scale, and the difference between a very blunted, used for like 9 months sharp scale versus a fresh out the box one is so stark. I was getting
insane.
burst, I was getting pocketed, I was like, There's no reason for this to be happening. It's an equal matchup.
But have you noticed that people have started building combos specifically for when it starts to blunt?
Yes.
So like, when you're running it fresh, people run it on 60 height. But when it starts to blunt down and it's more smash attack, they bump up to 70.
Yeah. Because you know you're not going to get those burst heights. Because Shark is probably the most voracious ratchet sniper in the game.
Oh my god, yeah. When it first came out, someone ran a test. They ran 200 launches of it on stock combo.
Yeah.
There wasn't a bump on it because it wasn't touching the other blade. It was just hitting the ratchet.
Just hitting the ratchet.
It's insane.
And that's why Shark Scale is well, one of the million reasons why Shark Scale is so desirable. It's just the fact that it just has to kind of slightly glance the other way, and it's gone.
Like, we've seen it so many times where it's just like a little touch. It's just a tap, and then it's like, oh, I'm okay. And it's like that anime moment where it's like they've gotten the slash, they put away their swords, and then the person's just falling.
Yes, it is exactly, that's how it feels.
You move away, and like, we just see it's like it moves, and then just suddenly, the top of the blade is going, the ratchet's going the other way. Oh, okay. If you name your own Beyblade, what would you go for?
Ooh.
If you could design and name your own.
I feel like there's a severe lack of cat-themed Beyblades.
Cat-themed Beyblade? Okay, I would like that. I'd like that.
And I'm going to go for a Cheshire Cat Beyblade.
Cheshire Cat.
And it will have one giant grin, kind of like a Dranbuster, but more circular. And it will be one big grin and then two little, like, orbs on top.
I genuinely actually really love that.
Hell yeah.
I love that.
Takara Tomy, if you make that, we're suing you.
Get on that.
Oh, we've got two different mentalities. Make that so we can get it, and then we'll sue you.
Yes. I was saying for them to get on it so they can make it.
Yeah, we want the bay, but we also want the money.
You know what? You're right.
They make it first, we get the bay, then we sue them, we get more money.
Perfect.
And we can buy loads of them.
We can buy so many. That's us getting set up in the next match here. And that's the thing, like, we've got so many young competitors as well. We've got so many people getting into this game for the first time. I love seeing it. I was starting to see like Beyblade clubs showing up at schools.
In schools, yeah. I was speaking to someone today who, he was like, he's got to be in primary school or like very early middle school. And he set up a club. Anyone will do it.
Oh, that was very quick.
Not extreme, pocket for Aero Pegasus.
Aero Pegasus. It was a mirror match there, but luckily we had the other
it was a red Aero Pegasus.
Yeah, it was.
Very nice. Well, statistically speaking, the red Aero Pegasus does have a bit more of a advantage.
This is true, and it's another mirror match though. It's Wizard v Wizards.
Ooh. That's a relaunch.
Was that early? Oh. Yeah, we're gonna see. That might have. I think you were right there. I think I was maybe early.
It looked a bit early. All you got to say is that one wizard was early.
Yeah, we cannot get ourselves wrong here.
Oh, it looks like they're slogging it out in the centre.
Yep.
Is it stamina versus defence again?
Oh!
Wow. That was a wild extreme dash chase that ended with one Wand Wizard in the pocket.
And the score looks even now.
This could be anyone's game.
I genuinely, it's insane when it happens. The blades chase after each other, they get a little bit of purchase, and it's just gone. Is this our third? No, it's not. Cobalt versus Shark Scale.
I was going to say, if that was a third mirror match,
Genuinely
that would have been wild.
It's good. Yeah, mid-air. And it's always scary when you have to put your hands in when the shark scale's going.
Yes.
Very scary, especially with all these people bringing the fresh sharp ones. We've had a few cut fingers.
Have you seen the person that like throws a jelly, one of those like rubber jelly things in, and it just goes rub, 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 rub.
It's just threat neutralized. The ultimate Beyblades.
I need that as an official Takara Tomy product.
That'd be a good safety product, I will say.
UX20 flobbity dubbity jelly.
Mismatch stopper.
Yeah. They'll give it that to Robin. It's like we're tired of Robin losing all his matches. Just throw jelly at you.
Just throw it in, there we go. Okay, we've got a good setup here.
Oh, it looks like it's clean, and that's a burst. Who was that? Is that Shark the burst?
Cobalt Dragoon burst.
Oh, Cobalt Dragoon burst.
very good matchup there.
There we go.
Again, that's the thing. Cobalt is an incredible combo to run, but that elevate bit.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you found it yourself, but I tend to find that the Hasbro purple one, for some reason, feels a little bit thinner.
Okay.
I've just found that on my own experience. It's a little bit easier to burst.
I've only seen it from the Hasbro one because it's so hard to get anyway.
It is. But no, you first.
Oh no, I got to ask this. Yielding. We now know that Yielding's come out. Yielding can also spin steel like Elevate.
Yes.
How do you feel about it versus Elevate?
I love it. I absolutely love Yielding, and my thing with it is, I think if you are, I don't think it's a 1-for-1 trade out.
Yeah.
I don't think you can run 560 Yielding.
Okay.
The wobble on it is a little bit too much, I feel.
Yeah.
However, I did see a couple players here today running these insane combos on Samurai Caliber, and it was 760 Yielding.
Yes.
There was no wobble on it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with these new parts. Like, these new parts are so good. 870, Yielding, 150. They're very, very good parts, but they have obviously been nerfed a little bit. 870 is quite bursty. 150, it is quite wobbly. Yielding, of course, very wobbly. There's parts there that match it. Do you know what's insane? Mummy Curse.
Yeah.
Throwing that on 150, it doesn't even wobble.
Yeah.
So we're seeing more of that. So right now, I love Yielding because I love it on 7.6. I think it's going to do so well. I really want to see it on Meteor.
I was going to say, because Mummy Curse has won a tournament recently on Elevate. Meteor Dragoon has won multiple tournaments on Elevate.
Yes.
There's no reason why Yielding, especially after the Hasbro version of Yielding releases, and everyone can get it for £10.
Yes.
I think that is going to be...
Which is soon.
Yeah, it's like August.
Yes, I love that. I'm really happy they're starting to catch up. It seems like it's going to be... We're not going to have that drought of... If you're Hasbro only, it's been rough. It has been a rough time.
Yeah.
Also, we've got people in chat who very much like your break glass for Flubbly Bubbly.
Hell yeah.
No, I love this. But yeah, this is the good thing. Like, I'm so happy that these parts came out right before this tournament because it meant that we were going to get a few more people experiment. We're going to see people running some different combos because that's what I want. I want to see the weird stuff. I want to see those weird combos there.
100%. I mean, we've seen people running a race. There we go. I knew it was one of them.
Well, we saw Hellside today.
Yeah?
Like,
classic.
The first ever balance play that we had. The first ever meta choice. We saw someone in the gold one too. Like, got a flex on that. I love to see it.
So glad about that.
All right, next matchup. Oh. Oh. I'm giving them a head start.
What did that guy do? It's not even started yet.
I know, apparently I'm just making it harder for them.
Sometimes people need it, don't they?
You know what? I would actually really like it if I could just do that onto my opponent, just to give them negative points. You said it yourself. If you run stamina at your club, you get booed. You get -1.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, you do see a lot of clubs that have introduced like point systems.
Yes.
So if you're wanting to run Shark Scale or One Wizard, you're going to get deductions for that. Likewise, if you're running something that's really obscure, maybe you get an extra point.
I do like that. Our favourite one was we were running a heavy aggression burst tournament where it was if you could knock a ratchet, a bit, and a blade into the 3 separate pockets, you instantly won.
Nice. So good.
We love it. But no, I mean, as this game continues, we are going to see more weird rule sets. I'm looking forward to the point. I love that we're using the Takara Tomy Stadium. I love that stadium. I'm very excited to start seeing alternate stadium tournaments.
Have you used the Infinity Stadium?
I've not used it yet.
I will say, use that, and that's just further proof of what you were saying.
Yeah.
Because the first tournament I ever went to was in the Infinity Stadium, and I'd used a little bit of it before, but it's so... You can do so many different techniques in it, whereas like, compare it to like the Drop Attack Stadium.
Yes.
There's very few techniques you can do in that other than launch it and hope you don't die.
Yeah. So true. It's such a small stadium, that's the problem.
Whereas the Infinity Stadium, you can X-Rail dash, reverse X dash. Oh, and it looks like we're getting ready. Did you see what either of the blades were?
I can see some of them. I can see a Mummy Curse, so I'm already ecstatic.
Oh, One Wizard versus Shark Scale. That's some extreme
away.
X dashes. Oh, almost getting One Wizard into the
Shark
extreme.
Almost got extreme there.
Oh! And
And
there's
a
an
late
extreme. Shark did not want to let that go. Shark was content. It was like insistent about extreme dash in.
It was determined. It was so determined there.
And there we have it. It's 3-0.
That's a very strong start. And now
we've got a shark scale versus
Aero Pegasus.
As astute viewers will realise, I'm wearing glasses and can't see anything. That might be a relaunch. I don't know.
That looks pretty clean, but
that will be a relaunch.
I don't think there was contact there, so we'll need to see. This will be a judge call.
That's going to be a single point to the other one, right?
Well, it could be. We'll need to see, because sometimes if there's no contact whatsoever, it comes up to judge's discretion.
Right. And again, it entirely depends on what the rule set are. If you're confused about any of this stuff when you go to your next tournament, just ask.
Yep.
That's as simple as.
Relaunch.
Oh, looks clean.
And you know that's and straight at the stadium, but yeah, absolutely. That's going to be another judge call, because honestly, fair. Shark flew out the stadium. Aero Pegasus went into the extreme pocket. Games like this, we're so thankful for the judges in games like this, because the judges are working very hard to the point of fairness. This is a very, very fair community, but it's great to see the judges working so hard for this.
And it's easy to say from if you're just viewing it, to say oh well, just watch it back on a camera or something. 1, you don't always have a camera filming stuff. 2, that's really disruptive. And 3, it's I get the idea behind wanting to do that and just have it be fair, but I've gone back and watched stuff. I don't know if you've done this. I've gone back and watched matches that I thought I'd be able to determine, and even when you play in slow motion, it's so close, you just can't tell.
No, absolutely not. And that's the thing. The best thing about this is filming games in slow motion, because things happen so fast in this game. I would try to do commentary on my own videos, and it's so difficult. Before you can even say something, it's already happened.
Yeah.
So this is where the fairness in this community really does come in, because players are very comfortable to say how they're feeling, what they've done. If they don't feel they deserve the win, they're going to say it, and that's what we really, really love to see.
I mean, we were talking about it earlier, weren't we? It was we've both had times in tournaments where we've gone, I don't think that was a draw, I think I lost.
And we're actually going into a pause right now, because this is going to go up to another judge. So this can happen sometimes, because it's such an out there situation. I myself, I've never seen that happen. I've never seen a blade simultaneously fly out the stadium while the other blade gets extremed. And the problem is, as we saw, the scoreboard for this is here. So it's either going to balance the score or it's going to finish the game.
Yeah.
So this could go either way. This is going to be one of those things of, are we either going to have the 1 point match to finish this off, or is this over? We don't know yet.
I mean, I know I'd like to see that 1 point match, because it's another Beyblade match.
That's what I want.
But at the same time, it was such a cool battle that no matter how it gets ruled, I'm happy.
We respect the judges' call. We always respect the judges' call. And hey, we do have losers brackets in this, so everyone's going to have a second chance. That's what we like to see.
Yeah, I think maybe what a lot of people don't realise, or maybe some people who aren't as ingrained in Beyblade, to become a judge, you don't just go, I'll be a judge. Yeah. You have to go and do a test.
Yep.
It's like an official test, and it's got so many questions in. I got maybe about a third of the way through, and I was like, I do not have the concentration for this. I'll just not be a judge.
No, I'm not a judge. I couldn't do it. It's so fast. There's so many variables. It's so good. I mean, the players here, they're working hard. They're playing with angles. They're hitting hard. So, yeah, we respect it. We love to see it. And these guys are playing very well today, so I am excited for this. It looks like we're about to get a judge call here. And the launch was deemed too close to call.
So that would be a relaunch.
That appears that we're going to have a relaunch.
So the score is still 0-3.
3-0. I just completely misspoke there. In all honesty, I think that's one of the best ways that could have gone.
Yeah.
And huge hits right to start off.
Crazy X-dash.
It's like both the blades were just waiting for this rematch.
Aero Pegasus is got the advantage until now. I don't know. It's taken the top side of the stadium. And there we have it. Shark Scale showing that stamina.
It's so strong for it. It just lasts so well. And this is the matchup that I'm excited for. We are seeing Mummy Curse. This is one of my favorite blades. I love this thing.
It's so good.
And it's versus... and that's the thing. That's so fair. It was a missed launch.
Yeah.
Each player is allowed to state a missed launch. They don't accrue a penalty for it. It's just something went wrong. And that was some good launches there. This is the thing. Mummy Curse has that little bit of plastic, and people really don't consider that much. That thing packs a punch.
Yes.
I've seen it knock blades out flying, but also the stamina on it is amazing.
Yes.
It's so rounded.
Yeah. Mummy Curse reminds me of a more defensive Hover Wyvern in the sense that it's got such good recoil, but also surprising amount of stamina.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's really strong, it's really good, but as you can see here, that launch on the Wizard was so clean. And it looks here, this is going to be a strong stamina. I mean, we can't even pretend that Mummy isn't putting in a fight here.
Yeah, it's doing some pounding. I don't know if it's going to be enough.
I don't think it'll be enough.
That was a good fight. A very good fight.
It was very good, and that is going to be...
And I tell you what, I would only expect to see more Mummy Curses after Hasbro release it, and there's a consistent way of getting hold of it.
Absolutely.
I only expect Mummy Curse to be even more prominent in the meta.
So good. So good. You were doing amazing.
Well done.
You did amazing. That was a fantastic match. And again, we'd love to see that. Like, both players, it's a bit of a stressful situation. You're not 100% sure. And in that situation there, he may have had the win. He may have just had that. And you could be sitting there and you could be kicking up a fuss. You could be saying, oh, judges, it's obviously my win. This is what I love about this community. Yeah. They're more than happy to sit, chill, wait for those results to come through, and they take whatever result comes to them. Yeah. It's so good to see. Especially coming from, not going to name other communities, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. It's the kind of sportsmanship that it just makes this hobby feel so good because you don't feel like you're constantly having to go on the attack against people. No. Whereas like I know people from like maybe like card game communities who maybe feel the pressure to go, well, if someone does something even slightly wrong, I have to call them out because if they then proceed with it, they'll give them an inch, they get a mile. Yes. Whereas in Beyblade, it's so not like that at all.
No, you have a millimeter, and that's about it.
And that's why I think in the last few years, how it's grown so much is the fact that it's not. I mean, it's sweaty. We all get sweaty. We love getting sweaty.
It's literally sweaty.
Yeah. But it's not in the sense of like you're not just trying to worm your way out because a certain amount of it, you can be the most meta chasing person ever, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
But you just know that you still might get walked by someone running a random deck.
Oh yeah.
And that's what's so good about it. Was that if you go to Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic and you just go, here's a bunch of random cards I've got, you're not going to win. You've lost. Whereas Beyblade, you always have a chance.
You always have a chance. There's always a chance that what you're running is going to hit correct. It's going to hit those critical hits. Yes. That's what we always chat about.
The critical hits are what make this sport.
You're spinning the right way, you've hit contact at the exact correct moment, and you've overfinished.
Yes.
There's no better feeling because, hey, it's your favourite blade. We're going to keep chatting about it. Hover Wyvern. It seems to be able to do it almost any time. It's spinning as slowly as possible. It's basically about to hit the floor. And then it throws you up the stadium.
Yeah.
It's crazy to see. It's just so heavy. It's got so much weight behind it.
Feels like such an anime move.
It does. It's like the last punch just to finish it off there. Yeah. And we've got another setup here and a nice camera setup at that. And once again, just checking what we're going to be running here. And as we can see here as well, there are multiple games occurring at the same time, just for like sake of ours. We actually do have some other games happening off camera here with our other judges, just for like the first couple of rounds. We have over 100 players today, so we need that.
We feel very blessed. I might have said this at the beginning of the stream. I'm going to reiterate it. This very much feels like the Super Bowl of Beyblade.
It feels
for the UK.
great. It feels great. In all honesty, for such a new game, the fact that this has been out for 2 years now, to build a community so fast to the point where we are in such an amazing venue with over 100 players playing in the UK tournament, it's fantastic to see. Especially, I mean, this is not shade, but UK didn't get an adult tournament for the World Championship in Beyblade. It's nice to see that we can show, hey, there is actually a big community here, we are working.
Yeah.
And I mean, hey, we've only got 100 players in this. There were multiple more players coming here today, playing the pods. It's fantastic. I love it.
And it's only going to get bigger as well.
Yes.
Like, for every very loud person you hear going, oh, Beyblade existed, you'll get 10 more people who go, this is awesome, I love this.
And it's accessible.
Yeah.
It's not overly expensive, it's just fun. That's the thing.
You pick up a pack that has a Hasbro one that has a little launcher in. It's not the ideal way of doing it, but you can then play against someone else for like £13. in Warhammer, £13 would buy you
a dice.
nothing. Yeah, it's like buy you part of a model, and then you got to paint it and glue it
and everything else.
Yep.
And it's looking like a wizard versus.
Is that another gold wizard?
And maybe.
It was. It's a very quick pocket.
And also, no, it was actually a relaunch, which worked out quite lucky. And, okay, that looks like a cleaner launch there.
It was a nice couple of stall launches. One of them has gone into an extended stall launch, while the other one tried to reverse X-Dash. Now they're just kind of smacking each other about the stadium.
Well, we chatted about this. Like, Wizard on Hexa has that benefit that when it gets tilted after a hit, it just flies right back into the center. It is a punishing Beyblade to go up against, because if you hit it, it's going to hit you back even harder.
If you don't pocket it or extreme it,
you now have to deal with that.
If you're in the wrong position, you are getting pocketed. You are getting extremed.
And I hate that. Like, when you were playing it against 960 Bolt, it was just this unmovable wall. But now on 160 Hexa, it's like, oh, you messed up, you're pocketed.
Yeah.
Previously, that was the worst thing. You went against Wizard, the worst thing that happened is you lost a point.
Oh, there we go. Gold Wizard takes it.
Absolutely incredible. And that's something we're going to see. We're going to see a lot of mirror matches for one. But I think this might have been our most common matchup, and I believe this is... Yep, Aero versus Shark. And... Oh!
What an incredible pocket escape. That's not going to be enough for Aero Pegasus, but it will stop them from losing another point.
We do like to see it. I mean, that's the thing. There's situations there where if you've ended up in the pocket, you might escape. And wow, what
Aero Pegasus, what a comeback!
What a comeback.
There we go.
Amazing.
It's now 3-0. Oh wait, 2-0.
2-0, no. Yep. I mean, that's the greatest situation we can have. You get in the pocket, you get out, and you still win.
Yeah. You always feel like an anime character.
You do. And that was Aero on level, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, and a burst.
Are they... Was it not relaunched?
That was...
Yeah. No? Yep. Yep. It is a relaunch. Okay.
Yep.
We're just having a little playback at the moment, just to double check. I think we're all in agreement that it is a relaunch, but the judge is just being thorough. Again, one of those really cool things that you don't get in other hobbies is VAR, basically.
Yes.
VAR, but without someone who's really drunk on Carlsberg punching you for saying it.
I think that's the only football reference that the two of us both understood today. So that is... I believe... Yeah, I think a point was awarded there and moved on.
Oh.
Yeah, it was. So I think the burst finish was actually allowed there. Yes, it was.
Dang.
Yep, so that's going to be an even score there. And because... Yep.
I thought it was over.
No, it's going to be an even.
I just realised. I was thinking that would be a really anticlimactic way
to
end an entire match.
But now, luckily, we've got the reshuffle.
It looks like Shark against maybe Shark.
Aero.
Oh.
And this is what we like. This is great because we are seeing these players use those tactics. We're seeing players get into the relaunch, getting to see what they want, what worked for them in the first set, and now they can switch it around and see what's going to happen. I mean, this was an insanely aggressive game first time, and now...
Yeah. It's like,
oh, wow!
What a defense by Sharkscale. That was just nuts, and that will be game, no matter who won it.
Oh no, it was going left.
Very good.
That was insane. That was such a polite start to the match.
Yeah.
Ended in an extreme.
Yeah, I was thinking we were going to get another spin finish, but
same. I thought this was going to be a nice slow one, but again, that's the game. We were relaxed there.
Yeah.
We were ready for a nice chill stamina match, and then over.
I don't think anyone, even Shark, wasn't expecting it to be over that quickly.
Every single player and Beyblade involved in that was equally surprised. But so far, this has been going very strong. We've been seeing some really strong combos.
We have.
These are the combos we're expecting to see. We're seeing Shark on 960. We're seeing it on 170. We're seeing so many Wizard Rod 160 hexes,
yes.
As we expected.
We expected. Nothing less.
We have only seen a couple of hovers, though. We're not seeing your favourite.
I know. I'm not personally offended. I'm mortally offended. It's worse.
Again, it's one of those things where you've only got so many options. You're having to play what you're comfortable with, and because Hover was so good for such a long time.
What do you mean was? Choose your words carefully.
It was very, very strong for a long time.
What do you mean was?
And it was accessible.
What do you mean was?
Now the Aero is a little bit more accessible, I personally feel that people might be switching out their Hover for Aero.
Well, I personally think that what it boils down to is the fact that we've now got so many more viable bays than we did. When Hover Wyvern first came out, we're still talking about a time where Impact Drake was something that a lot of people were running. Yep. Now, in the last 3 to 6 months, I think I've not seen Impact Drake pop up at all.
No.
Because it's got so many different drawbacks to it.
Yep.
Whereas Meteor, Meteor Dragoon is one of those. Meteor Dragoon has some of the same drawbacks as Impact Drake.
Yep.
But because it's got more versatility, it's kind of people are still using it.
Absolutely. Absolutely, and I mean that's the thing is you have to think about what your blade does well, what it doesn't do well, and can you get something better?
Yes.
One of the things that, personally, not something that I overly agree with, but I can see the logic behind it, was Phoenix Wing.
Yep.
Phoenix Wing was one of the top meta attack choices for the longest of times. It was we love Phoenix. It's such a strong combo.
So good.
But Shark Scale came about. Shark Scale kind of just does what Phoenix does, but better.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was also the argument that people were saying about Aero Pegasus, it was especially when you look at Aero Pegasus and Phoenix Wing's shape, they're very much the same shape.
Yes.
Phoenix Wing's just a bit more jagged.
Yes.
And it was but Aero Pegasus, if you looked at the stats, just performed better than Phoenix Wing in all of the instances, other than price and availability. And then suddenly it's and you can see why loads of people would want to run this blade because they can actually buy it.
And that's the thing, it's the more you use it, the more the community is going to get their hands on it, the more they're going to test with it, figure out combos for it, and it's going to make it stronger. A lot of the times with Beyblade, it is about how much time is spent on it, and unfortunately, sometimes people do just go it doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
I'm not using it anymore.
Talking about the easy wins.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think this is more similar to fighting games that way.
Yes.
But we have got our next battle coming up here. And we had one of the players very, very helpfully fix our table for us. We didn't even have to ask. That was very nice of them. Yep, good sportsmanship to start off. We love
that. I love that.
And we've seen some of these combos before. This will be us into, I believe, the losers bracket at this point.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, it's not strictly Beyblade related, but both competitors looking like they have absolutely fresh trims on their heads. It's very appreciated. Someone who hasn't had a haircut in 9 months.
And 2 years for me, don't worry.
Fantastic. Well, I'm growing my hair out anyway. The last time I had a haircut, I just got my mum to shave the back bit because I could only do the sides.
Fantastic. So once again, now these ball players, we've seen some really cool combos from these guys, so I'm excited to see what these guys are going to use here.
Well, are they going to change up anything? Are they going to keep it the same?
Yeah, that's fair, because sometimes you've got a choice of 5. Yeah. And sometimes it's hey, maybe the 3 that I was using, they didn't work so well last time. Am I going to stick with it, am I going to switch out?
Yeah. I mean, I've had that before where I was so convinced that something was really good or really bad, and then the luck changes and suddenly you're doing really well or not well with it, and it changes your whole perspective on a combo and a blade, and you think, oh, maybe I should give this more of a try, or maybe I should put this in the bin, but then the next time you try it, it's really good again.
Or sometimes you just change one bit and that's you.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're starting with a gold-tailed scythe again. I love this combo.
Nice. Oh, against a blast.
Against blasts. The only CX blade we've seen this whole tournament.
Yeah.
Oh, and a burst!
Burst on scythe.
Really, really strong start there. Again, that's the thing, Blast has got that amazing shape. It's blunt attack. It's going to hit hard. If you've got that at the right angle, bye-bye your bit. That's going.
But it's also got such good stamina. You can put basically any bit on Blast, and it's going to have a good chance of winning, even against very meta-heavy bays. And
that's what we'll see. It's going to be Shark Scale versus Cobalt Dragoon. Oh, Meteor Dragoon, my mistake.
Oh.
Big contact there. That's going to be very hard.
Oh!
And an extreme. Incredible.
There we go.
That was a very hard
what a
match.
destruction.
And we see here both players just absolutely smashing it out there. And there is my host running away real quick. So it's just me for now. But yes, we've been seeing some fantastic combos today. It's been really good to see. We're seeing a little bit of difference here. We're seeing the stuff that we would expect to see. Lots and lots of shark scale on attack. I'm still waiting to see a few people run out on stamina. I would quite like to see that myself. Sorry about that, we're just taking a quick break there. We are just getting ready, and for those of you who are into the Beyblade YouTube community, our next matchup, I've just been told, is going to be Baymac himself. I'm very excited to see him play today. And I'll just get us set up here. First player has arrived. I can see Baymac slowly approaching. So we can expect a lot of heavy attack types from this. And I'm asking myself the question here, like... So I'm just getting a little bit more info about this match. Dre here on the side, he won Games Expo, and apparently with Beyblades that he just purchased on that day. And of course, anyone who knows Baymac knows that Baymac is well known in this community. Very strong attack types. We know what to expect here. So this is going to be a very hard-hitting match. Just to say on what side we're going to go with the stadium. And we're going to keep... And we're back to full strength.
Hell yeah. And I've just been informed we have a match of Titans coming up. On the right, we have the winner of Games Expo. On the left, we have a YouTube sensation.
I'm so excited for this match. We're expecting some really big hits, really big attacks, strong combos.
This is where they just all have stamina decks and we just watch them clink in the middle for 3 minutes.
We can see it happen. Now, that's the thing that I was generally wondering myself, like, Baymac coming in this tournament, we're all expecting him to do incredibly well today. We've seen him play before, we've seen his experiences, we know that he's been near the top of the leaderboard since this leaderboard even started. But there is a small disadvantage. We've seen his videos, we usually know what kind of stuff he runs. So is that question of, have people planned for that maybe?
Maybe the whole YouTube thing is a distraction so people don't know what he's running.
And that is a long game method which I respect.
No, it's very interesting to see because, you know, in tournament settings, you never know who you're getting put up against, especially in the early rounds. You don't know who you're going to face, who you know is going to be facing you.
Yep.
And you kind of, your skill level is always at your own skill level.
And we'll start with a mirror match. And it's shot on stamina.
Ooh.
We just said that. We just said that would happen.
Hopefully it'd be more interesting than what I made it out to be.
The other one's on attack.
Oh, we've got one of those new string launchers as well. I haven't seen them in the wild yet.
It looks so good.
I love what they're doing with the new launchers.
Absolutely.
Oh, and that
new design is so pretty. And a bit of a
good
shell start and an extreme.
What an extreme.
What a start.
Baymac for a 3-point lead.
I mean, at this point, did we expect anything less?
Oh, I don't know though, because the other competitor has won Games
He's incredibly good.
Whoever wins this, I won't be surprised. Which sounds like a cop-out.
That's a very safe answer.
Wyvern.
No, I think Wizard v Cobalt.
One wizard.
Oh yeah, Wizard v Cobalt. I will see if
one wizard can get this. It's probably going to be Cobalt Dragoons then.
This is true, this is true.
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to go down to a stamina match, so unless one wizard's got any special crits saved up.
It can happen. We've seen those big hits from it, especially on the Hexa.
And with the spin-stealing builds, you have to nail it.
You do. You need to get those hits early.
Yeah, and that's just a slight little win, but that's all it needs.
That's all they need, and that's why we run Elevate.
Yeah, and that is exactly why that build works.
Yeah, and that blue Elevate, we've seen it itself. It seems to be a little bit stronger than the other ones. It's not quite as bursty.
Yeah. And that's to be a relaunch straight away.
Yep.
Even me, a verified dumbass, can tell. This judge is fantastic about
this judge is great. Okay, so far looking good here. We've got one wizard. I think that's Silver Wolf.
Silver Wolf against one wizard.
Yes, I think so. Which is gonna be, we know from this community, this is gonna be a long match here. This is pure stamina v stamina. That's exactly what we're gonna say would happen. But it's looking good. Both launches were very strong there, but there's a little bit of a question there. We're just gonna double check it in case. But I think both players are quite happy. And as you can see, this is what we expect for these kind of matches. It is just you said it though. It's all about the technique in this situation. You know that because both blades aren't overly interactive, it is just a case of who can bounce back. Because Wizard excelled at taking a hit and coming back and hitting you back. But if it can't do that,
whereas Silver Wolf, even though it doesn't have the best raw stamina in the game at all, what it really excels at is the fact that it's able to drain that stamina, especially if you're running it on something above a 60 height. Not that 60 height is anything bad, but if you're running it on that extra height, you're just able to... and it was just a win. Just a win for one wizard, but look at that. Very little stamina. This still could be anyone's game.
Yes, absolutely. So I think we're just doing a reshuffle here. So yeah, quite a safe team, I would say, from the start. Absolutely, this is a good way to make sure that you are comfortable to start. You're gonna hit hard. You know what you're gonna do here. So we've got the same matchup again. We have got Cobalt Dragoon versus Wand Wizards. And once again, good hit from one there.
That is some big
excursions there. Are you guys sure these are staminas?
I was gonna say it's not enough for Cobalt Dragoon to burst.
Will
it be enough for Cobalt Dragoon to spin still, though? We'll have to wait and see. I mean, it's looking good for Cobalt Dragoon, but...
It is crazy that we are chatting about, a mold difference here, but generally, just up, and that is going to be a relaunch. There was a Shroud hit. We're just going to double check that.
Yeah, for anyone that's not aware, if you make contact with the stadium in any way when you launch before the bay hits the base of the stadium, that's an automatic relaunch.
Yes. It was one of those things that kind of got missed at the start, which can happen quite easily, but the judge on it as fast as they can, just checking that, double checking, and that way we can make sure it's as fair as possible. Again, this is one of those matchups where it can be kind of tricky, it can be quite tough. There we go. How are we doing?
This is not bias.
Not bias at all. How are you feeling today?
Not confident. Not confident at all. If you know me, I don't run Wizard Rod, and for some reason I chose it, and it's done awful so far. So.
But to be fair,
well, they do say that about Wizard Rod, that it's really bad and no one runs it. Right? Isn't that what they say?
Yeah, we'll get that quoted.
Yeah.
And we've got a decision here. Just touched.
You hate to see it.
And the point comes across. So a bit of an anticlimactic one. The point is awarded to Baymac. These things do happen sometimes, but we accept it, we move on.
You hate to see it, but Baymac did just give us £1 million each to say that happened.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I wholeheartedly believe it. It's what you get. It's what you get when you're a mildly famous YouTuber. Loads of money. Me, I've got 2,000 subscribers. I've got millions of pounds.
So much, yes. We all know that's a very good career choice.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But no, we have been seeing some great games there. That was surprising. That was quite surprising.
I was very surprised.
Now, I know that Baymac does love Silver Wolf.
Yes.
He does. He's always loved it. Personally, it's one that I love too. I used to run it on 760 Wedge. It was a crazy,
Wedge Silver Wolf, that's still popular.
Crazy
that's
defense
still
type.
winning tournaments.
Hits so hard. But it's one of those ones where it's just kind of been outclassed a little bit by the more recent things. Recency bias is unfortunately a real thing in this game.
I will say though, one of the reasons why I think that Silver Wolf, because when So not after One Wizard, because Silver Wolf is still very prominent, but after Clock Mirage, I was kind of thinking there was no place left for Silver Wolf.
Yeah.
But I was proved wrong by the tournament data, because I think the thing that Silver Wolf excels at, even though if you put it in a straight-up stamina match, like as we just saw against One Wizard, most of the time it's not going to do well.
No.
Where it excels is taking attack bits that have good stamina, that like, so Shark Scale, if it can't pocket you, it usually wins by just bashing you to pieces. What Silver Wolf's so good at doing is sitting there in the centre and just takes all of your attacks and converts them to nothingness, and then you're drained of stamina, and Silver Wolf is just sitting there going, hey,
We've had some amazing matchups with it. I mean, you're completely right, because if you can't take it out fast, you're gonna hit that free spinning disc underneath it. I had a lot of hope for the CX evolution.
Yes.
When we got the free assist blade, I was really hoping that we're gonna see some like cool stuff with that. Not so much. I've not seen much of it.
Yeah.
I'd like to see more, but
what's really weird about the free assist blade is every time I've seen it turn up in tournament data on attack builds.
that's surprising.
Yeah.
That's very surprising actually.
Really,
okay, that's weird.
Really bizarre.
I'm gonna see that. I like that.
Also, there's multiple tournaments, not just like one or two. I'm talking like at least 5 or 6. Silver Wolf has been part of a tournament-winning deck on attack builds.
Insane.
Most of the time on 70 height Rubber XL.
That's insane. That's genuinely insane.
I tried so hard to make it work because it's verifiably something that's viable.
Yeah.
I just cannot make it work.
I want Rubber XL to work for me so much. The crazy thing, I was saying this earlier, Rubber XL will be the worst bit you've ever used for the first 1,000 launches.
Yeah.
Then it will be the greatest bit that you've ever used for the next 20, and then it's illegal to use.
So I've heard a lot of people say stuff about, if you just take like a pencil eraser and scrub it, it's like,
That's cheating. That's cheating. I don't understand. You need to suffer. You need to have those 1,000 terrible launches, those 1,000 terrible games. You need to know the pain of that before you're allowed to have the good Rubber XL. You have to earn that.
Yeah. I remember when I was very early on into my Beyblade career, I was like, I don't have Elevate, but Rubber XL kind of has the same. And so let's try Cobalt Dragoon on Rubber XL and see if we can spin steel.
This water doesn't work very well. I'm going to replace it with fire.
This square thing fits really good into the square-shaped hole. Let's see how good it sits into the circle-shaped hole. Boom, boom, boom.
That's amazing. I genuinely love that. Yeah. I mean, it makes so much sense for the attempts. Nice one. We're just going to be set up here.
And so I thought we were on the losers bracket, but we hadn't seen Baymac before.
We've been switching in and out, I believe, because we are just at one of the tables. This is the only table that's televised, but we have the other tables where other people are playing. So we are going to get a little bit of a mix here.
Yes. Okay. Well, I mean, it's to be expected. It's very difficult. Do you know in a lot of Asia tournaments, they actually have the first round or the first couple of rounds on 3-player stadiums?
I am not surprised by that.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely not surprised by that, because when you have this many people playing at the same time, you need to do things. And you know what? That's what I was saying earlier. I would actually kind of like to see tournaments where we start to have round 1, this stadium, round 2, this stadium, and we actually started doing it. I mean, that's what the anime was about. We got to see we've got the big bowl for the final, but now we have a perfect recreation of Los Angeles where the blades are going to run around a road. I would personally love to see that.
That would be great.
Don't know how well it would work in the actual tournament, but I want to see it.
Well, it's like on my first proper actual tournament that I competed in, it was an Infinity Stadium tournament.
Amazing.
And I will just say, if anyone is on the fence about whether they think the Infinity Stadium is worth getting or not, just get it. It's so good. It's very, very competitive as well. The thing that I heard, the main criticism I heard from people who didn't have the stadium, they just thought they reckoned. They go, defense and stamina types won't have a chance because it's very attack focused.
Yeah.
There's more places to hide.
Yep.
Also, you've got a longer distance between the center of the bowl and the sides. So you can get hit all the way to the extreme.
Yep.
And then it's actually more viable in a lot of cases to run stamina and attack.
Yeah, I'm really
hoping
hoping that we get to start seeing this.
Yes.
Maybe just get a randomizer. This round will be this stadium, this round will be this stadium. I want that personally. I think that'd be so cool.
Because it's like esports.
Yeah.
Esports don't just have that one map they play.
No,
and
you
that's
have to play
it.
different maps. Yeah. I'd really like that. That'd be really cool. So we're going to start off with a shark scale here.
And a red arrow Pegasus, it looks like.
Fantastic. No, I think... Oh, no, you're right, my bad. The lighting was off there.
That is a very quick. Is that going to be counted, though?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, very nice. There we go.
What a start. We're seeing this so many times.
One wizard versus shark scale this time.
Well, let's see if we can get a very similar matchup here. Let's see what they get for the result. Good launches there. And that shark is looking good right now. Shark is looking very good.
Oh, it's just about to catch onto the X-rail. Oh, but it wasn't enough to get one wizard out.
Oh,
one wizard actually escaping the pocket there.
That's the 160 in action, though. It's so good.
And one wizard in general is pretty good at that. And there we go.
And that is the combo that we expect. They're at 70 height, I believe, and it's going to be on a low rush bit. It's what we expect. It's so strong.
Yeah.
But of course, one wizard's just an absolute powerhouse. So this is Aero Pegasus versus your favourite, Hover Wyvern.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen Hover Wyvern much at all.
No, I think it's only the second, maybe third time we've seen it today.
Which is surprising considering how much it wins tournaments even to this day.
That's so true. I think we have a lot of other players going at the same time, we might have just been missing it. Great launches there. You can tell both these players like their attack time.
Yes.
Wow!
And Hover Wyvern just unable to escape the pocket there.
Unpocketable Beyblade just got pocketed, and this match is now even.
Oh.
Yeah, we're getting a reset. We're going.
I thought. Oh.
No, this is a reset. Like we're going into the reshuffle.
Well, I'm glad you've been paying attention to who's been shooting what.
No, this is going to be it. So this is going to be next point is going to seal it. And this is where it becomes like really tense at this point. Like you need to pick what you want, but you're thinking, what's your opponent gonna pick? And I love this. Both players just chose Aero Pegasus.
Fair enough. I don't know if it's necessarily the safest choice, but it'll be
but
entertaining.
I respect it.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Almost pocketed itself there.
That was incredible.
Amazing.
Pocket escapes, narrow misses, a sudden pocket after a pocket
was
escape.
Amazing.
This is what we love.
This is what we want. And you know what? I respect the choice of keeping with Aero. That was amazing. So good.
And this is exactly what showmanship in Beyblade is like.
Absolutely.
If you're a fan of the 100-meter sprint, there's nothing wrong with that, that's fine. But everyone runs the 100-meter sprint like this. Whereas in Beyblade, everyone's got a different style, they've got different preferences, and when someone wins, it's so cool to see them, because someone doesn't win because they picked the best bays, they win because they got the best bays for them.
Yes, and this is the thing too, like, you've got a situation, your 3 points, your opponent's 3 points. You're both equal. You need 1 point to win. There is no shame in you picking the Wizard Rod 160 Hexa. Yeah. It's so safe, it's so consistent. You only need 1 point. You might as well get the Beyblade that excels at getting 1 point. The fact that both of those players went for the risky... I love seeing that. We love it. And what a result we got from it. That was so good to see. Yeah, I love it when players are just like, nope, throw the caution, let's just go for the wild cards. It's so fun.
It's like the kind of like the opposite is true also in early tournament matches. If you're both like, you know, like 0 points or 1 points each, you kind of have that option to go, I'm going to go a little riskier with my launch tech, or like I'm going to just try and push something a little bit harder. Yeah, and sometimes it messes up, and sometimes you look like a G. Yeah. It's like when you do like a pot shot in pool. Yes. Sometimes it bounces off like 3 pockets and then
you manage to get it. It's so good to see. And that's the thing, that's what's so great about this game. You could be 3-0, you're the one 0 points. Hey, let's have some fun. Another match up here. We've got another one of our young competitors, and I'm very interested to see what kind of combos we've got here. Now, we haven't seen like a good mix here. A lot of the younger competitors that are just getting into this, that is where you're going to see a lot of the wild combos. That's where you're going to see like them just running what they think is fun.
And I will say that I would say that a lot of the younger players seem like very hot up on the very in-depth knowledge, which is impressive. I don't know if it's because they've got the extra time to like get into it, or if it's just like
to be
they're
fair,
just so passionate that
if I was still in school, I'd be playing this constantly. I'm not even
yeah,
going to
me too.
pretend.
Yeah.
I didn't play sports in school.
we're saying that like we don't play this constantly anyway, even
Yeah,
though we're adults.
yeah. We have full-time jobs, like, and we play this constantly.
My full-time job is playing Beyblade.
Valid. I forgot you were a YouTuber millionaire.
2,000 subscribers! Do you believe I eat subscribers for breakfast? I have a different one turn up each day to my house, and I cook them.
Oh my god. So we've got this match. I'm going to save you from that. This one's looking quite good here. We've got another blast. I really love seeing
Red
this.
Blast. That's the first time seeing this in the tournament
For the
today.
first time we've seen today, Samurai Caliber.
Oh, Samurai Caliber, a bit of a higher skill level blade, but if you can make it work, it's got the chops to stick up with the best of them.
It's underrated in my opinion because
that was
a mid-air. I think
I was going to say, that was so quick that...
That was a reshoot, okay. It was good. That was a crazy launch, though. That was an insane launch. The power off of that. And yeah, you're completely right. Samurai Caliber, it's a bit of a harder blade to use, but it's got so much potential. That's got to be another little relaunch there. Mid-air, man, it's tough to happen because you want your angle. Like, you have planned your launch for this. And it's one of those things of, like, are you going to, not launch how you want to just because...
The other person's there, yeah.
Oh, that was good.
There we go,
good.
that's clean. There's no contact.
A self-extreme, so yeah, the judge is waving that one off.
Is that an 870?
It was an 870, yes.
Very nice.
The judge is going to award 1 point just for the self-extreme, but obviously they're not going to get the full 3 points, and it'll be a relaunch here.
Which, even if that happens, you take the 1 over the 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
Always prefer that. There you go.
Good contacts.
Lots of extreme action.
Yeah, both of these blades are so aggressive.
Not very much contact between the two.
No,
they are
but we're seeing them getting destabilized off those hits. Huge attacks there.
And that's Blast putting into, one of the reasons why Blast is so versatile is its weight. There we go.
Yes,
We've got Aero Pegasus versus
Cobalt Dragoon.
Very nice.
And this is a heavy Aero Pegasus. That's 760 level.
Oh.
Yeah, this is going to be stable. This is going to be strong. The stamina on this could be amazing. Obviously, it's going against one of the stamina kings in Cobalt Dragoon, though. So we'll need to see it level. It does have a little bit of like life after death. It can hold on very well.
100%. I mean, you can't rely on level for spin stealing builds, but it helps.
It does well. It's such a wide base that it's just got the extra bit of time, and
that was Aero Pegasus.
It paid off. There we go. We can never count it off. And again, on that heavy build, it's just gonna do well. It's gonna hit so hard. And this is gonna be Shark versus one Wizards. And I think this is one of those, just from the angle here, this looks like Shark on Freeball. Oh. We're seeing this coming up a little bit more now. It is becoming a little bit popular. It hits very hard, it holds center well, and as you can see here, it's hitting Wizard away from center, but not enough stamina.
Yeah.
It's a risky combo, especially on the one.
Yeah, I will say that, with Shark Scale on stamina combos, it's one of those ones, it's one of the few rare bays where you can launch it first. If you're like playing on your own, you can launch it first into the stadium, and there's still a good chance that no matter what you launch after, it's
still going to do well against.
Yeah.
So we have got
one Wizard
versus Aero Pegasus.
Very nice.
I really like that combo.
Yeah.
Good launches from both.
Oh, and that is a clean extreme.
That was picture perfect. Great performance from both players. They played so well there.
Good,
really good combos. And again, so much respect seeing someone run Samurai Caliber today.
Yeah.
I love seeing those blades because it's a high skill ceiling. It's a tricky one. People are confused about it because from the top, it looks like a four-sided. It looks square.
Yeah.
You flip it, it's perfectly circle.
Yeah.
You can do so many things with it. So yeah, I'm really liking that we're seeing a little bit more of that. There is one other Samurai Caliber combo that I've seen today, which I am obsessed with. I'm not going to say the player because obviously, there we go. But I think I mentioned earlier, it was the 760 on yielding. We were chatting about those parts
Yes,
earlier.
yeah.
That terrifies me.
760 and yielding in general are a really
Amazing.
good pair because yielding, very big, it's got a lot of surface area, it doesn't work on every blade, it doesn't work on every ratchet because it has a lot of overspill.
Yep.
As soon as you put it on 760, or the 870 for that instance, any eight-sided ratchet, it then instantly has this little bit of protection from the ratchet over it. Does it make it impenetrable? Of course not. But every little helps, especially with builds like that, where it's like stamina builds, you are basically making them. So all you need is 0.0001 second extra spin. So long as the judges can tell, then you've won.
It is great to see. Like, again, it's a new part. People are excited for it. It's a shame when a new part comes out, people just immediately discredit it and just say it's not worth running. So this is what I love to see. I love people are giving it a chance, or trying new things, and it's reviving a blade that we've not seen much of.
Yes.
So it's just going to end another one of our matches here. Yeah, so we're just going to decide on Stadium side. I think they're quite happy with their sides right now. And going into our cases, that's another camera case. Great choice.
These are, again, two competitors who have been here playing for the entire day.
Yeah, people have been here since 9 o'clock today. And I was chatting to someone earlier, they showed up about an hour before this started. And they said that their entire tactic was to arrive late, and hopefully everyone would be tired out. But not a single, they have been keeping us water fed here. Everyone's been just ready, happy, and honestly, this is one of the best, like, vibes that I've had from the community while they've been here. They have been playing super, super well. Someone's asked if you and I have ever played against each other. We have not. We've not played against each other before. This is actually the first time we've met in person.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm very personally excited for us to get a wee game later. We definitely will. I think we'll post the results.
Yeah,
and what we'll do is, like, off camera, we'll just cover the bits here. You can win yours and you can post it on yours. I'll win mine and I'll post it on mine. And
we'll have a little preface at the beginning saying, like, don't watch the other one.
Yeah, please don't like and subscribe. Don't follow the other person. No. That way we both look good.
I won 1,000,000
It's crazy. I somehow got a burst over spin and extreme finish all at once.
And it pinged off onto your phone and it transferred all your money to me as well.
Yeah, and then everyone clapped.
Yeah. But everyone did clap.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
so this is just getting set up here. Now, this is again one of those things where the players some players prefer a specific side, but then they also prefer a specific angle.
Yes.
And again, our judges are doing super well just accommodating for that, but it can be tricky sometimes. And this is what I really like about this layout, this venue. The players have got so much space to work. I've had situations where you're not just having to think about, like, the players around you, think about the player behind you too. I've been elbowed, I've elbowed other players.
It's tough, isn't it? Because you just don't want to, as soon as you're thinking about something other than your launch, it's not going to go as well.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
If the other person isn't worried about that, if they don't care about hitting someone else, they're going to do it with more welly than you do.
Absolutely, and I am very excited for this matchup immediately because we have got, for the first time we've seen, Scorpio Spear versus, I believe, Shark Scale.
Oh, very nice.
Scorpio Spear, again, super, super underrated blade. I love it. It's so heavy. Oh, and that was actually very impressive how that flew out there.
Yeah. That was a real blink and you miss it
It
moment.
was a blink and you miss it. I think that one's just a perfect relaunch there.
So I'll have to get a new blade now because mine's gone. There you go. Looks clean.
That might have been a mid-air. Oh, no, not sure.
Oh, was it not?
Oh!
That was a deflection and a half
It
from
was.
Scorpio Spear.
I mean, Scorpio Spear is starting to get a little bit of resurgence. People are seeing that on stamina. Seems to be working very well. I really liked it on freeball. Because freeball, it wouldn't activate that little gimmick change.
Yeah, and being able to control, because obviously
having the randomness is great, but it can be very tricky at times too.
Yeah.
Shark Scale versus Wizard Rod right now. Wizard Rod being surprisingly aggressive here.
Yeah,
But
it's
now
got to be a
just
stamina combo, right?
must be. We can see it going, oh, it is
There we
destabilized
go.
Shark.
And it's just absolutely zapped the life out of Shark Scale.
Absolutely.
There we go, 2-1.
2-1. This is anyone's game right now. It's starting off very strong. We're not seeing, like, we're seeing very fair matches. The matches are going very well. They've been very, very competitive. In this one, it looks to me like we've got a Wizard Rod versus Kobolds. So, as we know, this one all comes down to the launch, and just like that.
And that's the thing.
And that is game.
You can't rely on Cobalt. You can't rely on one wizard to pocket.
No.
But when it does,
it's insane.
It just ruins your game plan.
And this is what happens. We've fallen for this twice now. Well, the two of us, we've settled in. We've seen the combos, and the two of us have been like, okay, let's get our water, let's settle in. We've got some time here, let's shout over for some pizza, we've got a minute to wait. And then suddenly, gone.
Done.
And it's just, we often forget that these are Beyblades spinning at, by the way, like over 4,000 RPM. Like the speed of these Beyblades is insane.
It's got to be well over 3 RPM.
It's
well
over 3.
At least over 5.
And when these things hit at just the right angle, you've got those little bumps, you've got those little bits. It's those critical hits we're chatting about. It's what you're hoping for, and it's what we just love to see. Because that was meant to be a big stamina battle. That was going to last for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Go over in a second.
Yeah.
I love it.
And you can't count on it. But when it happens,
No.
it changes up. You can't count on it, but you have to be prepared for it.
And you saw it in both players. Like, it happened, and I think they both went through, like, the 5 stages of grief. Like, there was the immediate, like, just shock and awe. There was the acceptance. There was the denial. Everything happens in just that split second, and it's the nature of the game. You just have to accept, yep, okay, that just happens.
And it's really important to not get complacent. I mean,
No.
I've been there before where I've come up against someone who I thought, oh, well, this is a hard counter to what they've got, so I'm probably going to win, and it's quite easy for me. And then they've shown me how wrong I was.
Yes.
And likewise, I've come up against people who just kind of assumed, because they were running like a Cobalt Dragoon on Elevate, or like a One Wizard, that putting up against something else would automatically be like at least a 1 point for them.
Yeah.
But that's where you can win, you can make up those good points. As soon as someone starts underestimating you, even that little tiny bit, that's why you should never do it to other people as well.
Never.
Don't listen to what people online say about it, other than us two. We know.
Yeah, we know what we're talking
We're
about.
the only authorities on it, but other than us two, anyone online that says, oh, you shouldn't use 70 height ratchets or above because they're not meta.
Great.
They are just talking pure nonsense.
And this is a game I'm very excited for. The player on the right there, this is Josh, Scottish Penguin. He is from my local club. We've played several times. I love playing this player. He's such a good blader. I have seen this man extreme finish an Aero Pegasus with Drigger.
Amazing.
The Plastic Gen remake, fully just extreme finishes and won against it. It was amazing to see. So I love seeing their combos. I actually think they might have Drigger with them today. They usually keep it on them.
That would be very unique.
Are they?
And fun fact, he's not actually a penguin.
No. So we just got the checking here, just making sure everyone's happy. Looks like we're good here, so that's just going to the selection. Like I said, we're going to avoid saying what we can see them play. We don't want to give another player a disadvantage, even though I'm incredibly biased right now, because we've got someone from my home team.
I'm biased because I like his gloves. But I want him to lose so I can take his gloves.
That's valid.
He'll be so defeated that I can just...
Oh no, if you beat him, you get them. That's the
Oh,
rule.
okay,
That's
cool.
the rule.
I hope not, because then I'll lose everything I own.
Oh, he'll chase you down and challenge you for them again.
Yeah, because I can't even use the whole I don't have anything of value.
Nope.
Because in most instances, that's correct. Except when I'm talking to other
Not
bladers.
today.
And then they realise that's the one thing I do actually have.
I'm looking forward to this match. Let's
This
see
is
what we're going to get
bound
for
to be good.
first ones here.
And that's the thing, like, there's a certain amount of peacocking that goes on.
Oh, okay.
Was that Jolt?
Wizard versus Blast. And it looks like it's either an orb or kick.
That'd be a
Oh,
reshoot.
huge hit though. Let's see. Judge is kind of a bit unsure.
Big chase around the X-rail.
Huge chase. And Blast is very destabilized right now. Yeah. Oh, wow, both.
Oh, it's hover
Wow,
right
it
in
was
just
hover.
though.
You must be ecstatic. Hover's getting a good showing
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there it
There's
is.
that famous trigger.
There it is.
Is that a 760?
On level, yes. You should be. A little bit early there, a little bit early. And and this is the matchup we said. This is Drigger versus Aero Pegasus. Let's see if we get. Let's see if we get repeat. No, and the over.
There we go.
That was solid. That was a very solid tap.
We've got Shark Scale versus Saw Phoenix.
Oh, fantastic. We've not seen any Phoenix today.
No.
And Shark Scale and Joel.
Oh, that was brutal. You hate to see it happen, but
Shark Scale
what
on
a
Jolt.
clean
What a hit.
pocket.
And we were chatting a little bit about Joel earlier. Like, it is such a fantastic bit right now because, I mean, it works definitely to other attack types. It's not moving as much. It's not wasting as much stamina flying around the stadium. Instead, it's just holding on to that stamina, slowly moving towards it, and if it touches you, you're gone.
Yeah, and if you touch it, you've got to get it all the way in.
Yeah, you do.
It's difficult. The thing I always think, like, I forget that level is is an attack bit. I always think it's a balance bit. I always forget that Hexa is a balance bit and not a defense bit.
Yeah.
I always forget that Jolt isn't a balance bit because it feels that way.
It does. But the shit, like, it's harder to hit a dash with it, but when it hits a dash, it's obscenely strong. It hits so hard. It's such a good bit. It's like, I want more people to be using Joel, and I think, again, people were a little bit underwhelmed by Meteor when it first came out. They weren't overly impressed. It's starting to get a little bit more showing now, and I feel that they treated Jolt the same way.
Yeah.
They weren't overly impressed with it because it took a little bit more to figure out, and now suddenly it is just doing very well.
You do notice this in a lot in Beyblade. As positive as our community is, it's fantastic. There are certain people that go, they have benchmarks.
Yeah.
And so when Jolt came out, they go, well, it doesn't have the same extreme dash potential as like a Rush or Low Rush, so it's trash.
Yeah.
Or it's like, oh, it's not as crazy versatile as Level, so it's trash. It's like, but there's other uses for it.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
That's what limits a lot of bladers, and that's what every blader here, I can tell you for a fact, is not limited by that.
No.
They look at stuff and they go, I'm going to use what I want to, and that's why we get people using weird combos like Drigger.
Yes, how often do you see that? When are you going to see someone use a Plastic Gen remake in the biggest tournament we've had in the UK? It's fantastic to see.
But they win tournaments. That's
They
the
do.
thing. It's like,
They do.
Meteor El Drago, El Drago.
El Drago, yeah.
The upper attack version especially, that's won loads of tournaments.
Yeah. It's so strong.
On my channel, I don't like to talk about crossover bays, I don't like to talk about anything that's not X. But it's like, I feel kind of bad because I'm like, well, this one's so many though.
It's so good.
I feel like at this point, it's me being petty.
Yeah,
which
you
it
can't
is.
deny it. You can't deny it. Let's just get next setup here.
Is this round 2? Or is this loser round?
I'm not 100% sure. We'll double check. It looks like we are closing up on round 1 right now. I think this is getting settled here. So we're having a lot less here. So most likely we'll be finishing off the first round and then we'll be going for a little break just while we set up the next bracket.
Okie doke. I can go and eat some of my Beyblades.
Absolutely.
Nom nom nom. That's what's good I find about the metal versions of Beyblades is they're a lot crunchier.
That's
Get a
true.
bit
Good
more-
iron.
Yeah.
Good iron.
Yeah.
It's a good source. Like, we do like that. We do like that. It's good for the blood. It's good for the bones.
Yeah.
And this is both the players just deciding their order here right now. I'm interested to see what we've got here. We've seen some of these players before. We've seen them about the tournament today. Again, people have been here since 9 o'clock, just tweaking combos. You were allowed to submit what you were using genuinely like 30 minutes before this started. So people have had all day to test with things. So we're starting off a Shark Scale here. Against, is that Wizard Rods?
It looks like it.
Yes, it is.
Shark Scale winding up.
Oh!
And that's why it's so important for those, if you're running defense or stamina types, to do those evasive things in the beginning.
Yes,
And we've got
absolutely.
Is that a gold rod?
It is another rod, yes. And I think it's actually Shark is going against it. We have a reverse match. Oh! What? And the escape.
Even the judge wasn't prepared for that.
Okay!
Flip in the script.
Wow! What? Sorry, that was just shocking. For it to knocking it out into the corner, letting it escape, and then just putting it right back in. That is amazing to see.
That's highlight reel
yeah,
stuff.
he took that win and he ran.
Yeah.
That was a heist.
Yeah.
Love to see it. Now, we've been seeing some good things here. I think right now we're getting set up for the next round, so we are going to take a quick break, and we'll catch up with you guys soon. And we're back.
We did not rehearse that at all.
That. I love that. So we're just getting set up for our next match here, and it's Baymac once again. So I'm interested to see what he's running. He was saying to us earlier. Oh, thank you. He was saying to us earlier that he was running some stuff that he wasn't overly fond of. He's not a big fan of Wizard Rod, but he's running it anyway. I think he's in the last few tournaments he's been trying it out, and it's a tricky one because we've been chatting about how you run the combos that you're comfortable with, but everyone says like Wizard Rod is just so usable. Anyone can use it. It's easy to use. But see if it's just not working for your brain. If it's just not something that like melds with you. Yeah, it's tricky, man. It's something you don't see often, but we have to take it into account.
Yeah, I mean, it's what I always try to encourage people when making their own combos. I mean, I know that it seems really counterintuitive when people specifically look up videos on how to build this blade the best. But the thing that I always say is there is no one best version.
No.
It's why, you know, some people run one wizard on Hexa. Other people run it on attack builds or stamina builds or balance builds, and they all win tournaments. It's like Shark Scale. I see the majority of people run Shark Scale on like attack or stamina.
Yep.
But there's like still really good versions on balance.
Absolutely. And that's the thing, you're so right, because I ran Wizard as an attack type for a while.
Oh, we got a shark matchup
Shark
here.
v Shark.
That is a lovely little kind of corner stall there.
Yeah, great hit.
Now we don't know what's going on. Looks like it's going to come down to
we flipped over the stadium as well there, so we're dealing with upside down stadium for this.
Looks like it's going to come down to a spin finish.
It does, which we don't see much for Shark v Shark. It is actually kind of cool to see that every so often.
Oh!
Wow, that was cool.
How do you call that?
How do you call that?
I would say that maybe the one on the top that I have, if I had to rule that as a judge, I would just redo it.
Yeah, I'm generally waiting to see what side the card's going down.
If I was a judge, I'd just give the commentators £1 million each.
Yeah, be great.
Which I don't need because as we established, I'm a Beyblade millionaire.
Yeah, so that was a relaunch there, and another. It was too close to call, to be honest. I really would have struggled with that. Let's see this. Good launch there. Oh, really good launch.
Very good from both of them. Now they're just
And
chasing
contacts.
each other around. Look at that.
And it's hard to keep up with this. Like, we see this with Shark. Such an aggressive combo. High movements.
It's hard enough keeping track of one of them.
It's hard enough,
when there's
yeah.
two.
We can see here, stamina starting to run out a little bit. Both
Looks
blades
like the
starting
top
to
one's going to take it.
Yeah, they're struggling a wee
Oh
bit.
no! And the bottom one does. Oh my gosh!
Wow.
This honestly could be anyone's.
Absolutely. I mean, there's such hard-hitting combos, but sometimes you put those kind of hard-hitting combos against each other, they almost negate.
Yes,
It's,
100%.
it's a bit tough sometimes. Also, I think that was Terra Swing. I generally think this is Wizard versus Terra Swing right now.
That's wild. If
I love
so.
that. Let me see.
Is that not Scorpio Spear?
Mate. Yes, no, you're right, it's Scorpio.
I had to edit a bunch of footage enough where I didn't show what base it was to work out based on like
Just
the
based on
blurry
the
colour.
spin. That's a skill that you have to develop in this game.
Oh, and
this
it looks
is a
like they're
chill
just slogging it out in the centre.
That's the thing though, it's just holding center position so strongly right now. And this is what we're chatting about, those uninteractive ones. It's not knocking Wizard far enough away to cause it to come back and hit those counterattacks. So it's tough. It comes down to who had the better launch, who had more power, who's got the better balance right now.
And sometimes just whose build is more optimised for
This is
that
true
kind
too.
of long, drawn out
This is where we go into like
match.
balance tuning, isn't it? And I'm seeing that becoming more popular. People are starting to like, there we go. And your abs are right, was Scorpio Spear. And there's stamina build at that. And the Silver Wolf back against Silver Wolf versus Wizard. Now, we settled in last time. I'm preparing for something here because we settled in and we were wrong for that last time. Let's see the launches here. We've had a few, this is the thing though. It's the first big round. People are nervous. We're going to see a few missed launches. It's going to happen.
It happens at every stage. I mean,
absolutely.
It's the thing that, especially when people are kind of newer into the hobby, I always say, like, even me, who's like, I literally make money off of playing Beyblades. I still will have repeated things where I keep launching into the pocket.
Yes.
You don't even get a chance to pocket my Bay. I do it first, again and again, and it just happens in a row, and it makes you feel so bad, like you're an idiot.
It does happen sometimes. You end up kind of falling into it where your launches aren't working so well. You start to kind of question yourself a little bit, but it's tough. It is a game where you said it yourself, you can't really come complacent.
Ooh, there it goes,
Silver Wolf taking that one. We love to see it. Silver Wolf, in my opinion, a very underrated blade. I'm a huge fan of it, genuinely.
Yes. One of my favourite punching bags. Even though I probably wouldn't run it myself, it's one of my favourite ones to test against.
Well, Baymac himself has said multiple times, it's one of his favourite blades. It's something that he wants to see used more, and this is what we've been talking about this whole time. Players that are like committed to using a certain blade, and they're making it good. There we go, we've got a Scorpio Spear here. We don't see that often, and it's an amazing blade if you know how to use it.
And it wins tournaments as well.
It does, it's so good, it hits so hard. Now this will be an interesting one here. So this is going to be
Scorpio Spear is big enough that I think that maybe Silver Wolf might not be able to use its usual tricks.
That's true, because a lot of that weight is from the top. It does hit from above because it's got that little disc underneath it.
Yeah.
So it's going to kind of negate a lot of that for... And you can see here, like, every little tap is causing Silver Wolf to get flown around here. It can't hold their position, just the sheer weight of Scorpio is going to move it about.
But it doesn't look like it's going to be enough in this instance.
No, Scorpio, just not as stable as Silver Wolf. They're just doing a little dance together right now.
It's because of the height.
It is the height
that does it. But it's put out a very good fight.
Oh, a brilliant showing, honestly. We want to see more things like that. We want to see more combos like that. And now we have got
Silver Wolf
Sharkscale
versus one Wizard.
Sharkscale versus one Wizard.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, Sharkscale.
Okay, good. Oh, clean.
It almost looked like they jumped over each other at the start there.
And considering there's very little movement.
No, there's not. I mean,
Is this a stamina silver wolf? Shark scale even?
I'm not 100% sure. I can't quite see. It looks like it might be run stamina, given the fact that it's not had a high amount of movement here. It's a tough one, but it's going to be a win for Baymax.
Too much imbalance.
Too much there. And I mean, just really, really stable combos. Baymax was saying he wanted to play a bit safe today. He's been playing very well. It's good to see those stable combos. It's the ones that you can rely on. Yeah. We're saying itself, there's a fine line between comfort and complacency. Yeah. And if you're running those combos that you know are good, you still put in the effort. And that's what we just saw there. Like, there were matchups where we would have questioned Silverwolf, but he did it so well.
Coming back to invade.
Coming back. So how did you feel about that match? Because like we were just saying, like we're really impressed with the Silverwolf in that one.
Yes, so Silverwolf, I hate Wizard Rods.
Yep.
Silverwolf on Freeball is my Rod Hex counter.
Absolutely.
And it kills it. If you've got enough launch power,
yep,
it is the ultimate counter. And in a normal setting, I would not be running Rods. But today I'm being sweaty. I feel like I'm into like
and I'm going to say this
now or something.
I think so, and I'm going to say this as a compliment to yourself. You're one of the few players that I've seen get enough launch power to do stuff like that with a string launcher. Because I used to run Silverwolf on 760 Wedge,
yes,
and it relied entirely on launching as hard as I could with a winder.
See, I have very little respect for winder launching. I'm joking. No, but I will say the new colourway,
they look so good.
They are actually longer.
Oh,
so you get probably one more rotation, which
that is important.
Makes
that is
a
important.
difference.
Helps a lot. And people say, "Oh, your old ones are used," but I've compared it to new ones, and it's definitely a little bit longer. So
we love to see it.
Don't sleep on this.
Don't sleep on it.
Pink.
Oh no, pink's a great colour. And this game is a great colour.
There's a significant lack of pink-coloured Beyblades.
We need more. I want that pink Tyranno.
Oh, the new pink. I was just about to say that new pink Tyranno is everything.
Also,
I need
there's
it.
the pink Scorpio coming out.
I'm excited for
Yeah,
that.
but it's hard to get though.
Yeah, it'll be
Whereas
tough.
the pink Tyranno is like at least coming out in a box that's not like a
Very
random.
true.
This is true. This is
I do
true.
have a full set coming, so make sure to subscribe to Baymax.
And UK BBXN and low tier Beyblade.
We'll see you soon.
And also Baymac owes us £1 million because we fixed the match.
Yes.
And you can't see it, but he's nodding.
Oh, he's agreeing. Yeah.
That's a binding contract right there.
So we have got another matchup with another one of my players from Scotland. This is Leonis. Fantastic player, also known as the Mid-Air Criminal.
The Mid-Air Criminal, nice.
Who once hit 7 consecutive mid-airs.
I see the name now.
But at the same time, a genuinely fantastic player. I played her several times in tournaments, and she is so strong. So we've got... Oh!
Shark Scale has avoided the
Straight back
pocket,
out, though,
but it's not going to
straight
be
back
enough to top One Wizard. And One Wizard's going to lead
But
with an early
That's the
point.
scenario that we want there. If you're going to get pocketed early, escaping and just taking a spin loss,
all you need.
We will always take
Yeah.
that so much better. And that's going to be Phoenix versus Shark Scale. I love this Phoenix, the black and red one.
Oh,
it's
very nice.
so nice. And this is a dangerous one. I've seen her do a lot of work with this one before. I can see they're almost getting an extreme finish on Shark Scale there. It's looking quite destabilized right now. It's balanced back up quite a bit though. And this one's definitely going to come down at stamina, but that big hit just didn't work
Phoenix
there.
just taking that by a mile there.
Absolutely. And that's what you do. That is a blade that they've been using for a long time. They have the practice with it. They know what they're doing with it.
Now we've got One Wizard versus Aero Pegasus, maybe?
I believe so, yes. Good hits there to start off there. Really
Very
good
nice.
launches.
Aero Pegasus looking like it's about to do something horrible to One Wizard.
Absolutely. We can see a lot of movement from both of these blades.
Oh, now One Wizard's taking the upper stadium. Oh, it's
Yeah,
back down to the
chipped
lower.
up. Again, that's new Aero Pegasus. It's got a good bit of weight about it. It knocks it about, but destabilized once again.
But again, Aero
strong.
Pegasus is its biggest flaw, as well as its biggest strength, is the fact that it just hits really hard.
Yes.
Because if it doesn't nail the hit,
It's going to get
It's
destabilized.
gonna- yeah.
That's why I was so impressed by seeing it on level earlier, because that is a good bit for kind of protecting you from that a little bit. It's going to give you that extra stability, because
Yeah.
as it leans over more, it'll increase the friction, and that friction from the base is what you use to self-correct. So we
Yeah.
really like to see it.
Saw Phoenix again. versus
Shark scale, so we've
Shark
got the
Scale.
same match once again.
Very nice.
Oh, very early hits there. Oh, Shark was
It's
not
hard to
taking
tell
that.
what's going on.
That was difficult. That was some
X-rail
huge hits there.
action, and now they're both burned through all of their
Once
stamina.
again,
and Saw
though.
Phoenix.
The stability on that blade is genuinely impressive. And it's
we've
going to
got mirror
be
match.
a mirror match. Now, we're
Is
not...
that wall ball? Or was that a blue hexa?
Blue Hexa.
Okay.
And good launch there. Big hits. We like to see it. We like to see when the Wizards are actually fighting.
Yes. Yeah, it's the thing that, so obviously, there's the type matchups of attack beats stamina generally and blah blah blah. But the thing is, you can overcome that stamina mismatch
Yep.
in the very early game with the right positioning, the right launch technique, right angle, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
It's difficult to do, but it's not impossible.
No, and that's the thing though. People really don't discuss the attack potential of Wizard Rods. Because the thing is, we just saw there, if those two were as passive as people say they are, they would have just rolled around the middle and it looked like an early stamina match from, say, Burst or Metal Fight, and nothing would have happened. Those two were still bouncing off of each other, still a good bit of aggression in that Blades. So I believe this is going to be our Aero Pegasus versus Shark Scale.
Two attack titans.
Yep. And Robin is dangerous with that Shark Scale. It is a terrifying combo.
Aero Pegasus trying to get in the extreme dash,
but
but
just
Shark
that
Scale's just
dodge
not
there.
having it at all. Mind you-
But it did take a
Aero
good bit of
Pegasus
brunt
just
there.
able to catch Shark Scale off. And that's the thing, is even if you're at a disadvantage in a match, catching your opponent off at when they're at the wrong angle,
Yep.
it can make all the difference.
Yeah,
and
it's such a quick way to just knock them over, get them off balance, and you can just take that match so easily. But now we can see this is going to be the second reshuffle. Both players at 3 points.
This will
and
be
they're
the last
going
round.
for Wizard Rods.
Unless they draw. Unless they draw. So,
It all comes down to this one. This is genuinely the case of what we've discussed. The matchup is here. This is a balanced matchup. We're going to be quiet. We wanted just to let them launch there properly. But this all comes down to how they launched, how they're balanced. It's just this right now. All the work that could have been done has been done already now. So it's just a case of who's got the better build.
who ate more four-leaf clovers than
Yes.
the other one before the beginning? Who's
we'll see
cut
here.
off the foot of a rabbit?
Both blades just chilling in the center here. We are still seeing those knockaways. They're not coming back as aggressively as we would normally expect here.
It's the thing about when you've got a wizard versus wizard matchup, because of the air pocket gimmick that it has
Yes.
with the holes, it's impossible to pocket properly.
Yep.
I mean, you can do it, but it's hard as hell.
Yep.
And also, trying to hit it, like even if you get it to like knock back, it's gonna just stop at a certain point.
And Leonis takes it. Some matchup there.
That was
that really
so
was
hard
all
fought.
down to the stability. That was hard fought. That's the best way to say
Was
that.
that the like closest contended match we've
Absolutely.
seen?
That's the longest matchup we've seen. That's the only time we've had two consecutive switch-ups for the team roster. That was really hard fought there, and we love to see it. That was a brilliant build for both of those players too. The fact that they had two attack types, one stamina defense type, that is something that's so good to have in this game, because it's the practice that you need
Yeah.
to get that much work out of Sharkscale, and the practice that you need to get that much work out of Phoenix. Genuinely incredible.
And both bladers nailing their launch as well.
Oh
Which,
my god, yes!
if either one of them, like when you get matches like that kind of seem like they draw on a little bit, it can kind of feel like neither one of them have done what they wanted to.
Yeah.
But that is the result of both bladers nailing what they were going to do.
Yes.
So much so to the point it completely shuts down what the other person was trying to do, and then it just leaves it up to luck.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, all the work they could have done was done by that launch. That's why we went quiet there. That's why we wanted that launch to just go easy there. Now, I'm very excited for this matchup because I'm going to be biased once again. Shock horror.